right, so shout out to the people that make this possible. It is our patrons on patreon.com who get extra episodes. You can do a $5, or you can do a $10, or you can do a $15. $15, you guys are fucking cheese. You make that bank. You guys are seriously the shit. You're the best. And that's why you get 2 episodes a month now on Patreon. Oh. And then our $5 and $10 get it 1 extra. Actually, it should be 1, 2, 3, huh?
Oof.
It should be 1, 2, 3.
It's a lot of work.
It should be 1, 2, 3.
It's a lot of work.
So, anyways, we have Amanda Miller. We have Wes Rice. He's on Spotify, Apple Music. We have Matt Norvell. We have Lori Birch in the Crescent Moon. You can find her at the Soft Market.
She's got new products coming out for 2023.
And new products 2023. Perfect. Soft Market. You can find her in Leonardtown. You can find Ben Kiskell on Facebook, social media. He's in a
Malice
band
Vitality, baby.
called Malice Vitality.
What a great name.
It is. Yeah. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Malice, obviously, and then Vitality.
Life.
Life is full of malice.
Yeah, sure.
We were actually just talking about it for 30 minutes.
Yep.
Adam Holmes. You can find him on YouTube. He just posted a video we just talked about with his wife or
lady friend
of many years.
Kind of.
Talking about antlers. And it actually made me laugh. James Palmer, he's flying in the sky. He's becoming a pilot.
He just had a birthday, too. I didn't text him. Happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday,
I
James
forgot.
Palmer.
I talked to
January
my boy.
6th. I always remember his birthday.
I talked to my boy.
Always
You're one of
remember it.
our
I forgot to text
favorite
him.
peoples, even though I never talk to you anymore, but we do.
He is one of my favorite people
Listen
on the
to
planet,
this.
for sure.
We had a great episode a long time ago
I
that
missed that
never
one, but-
made the air. It never made the air.
When we called him,
We called him, and it never made the air because something happened with the audio on my end.
it was
I fucked it up.
so good.
I don't know if it was so good, but
Well,
it was a
a lot
nice.
of
It was a nice.
serious talking,
He's
right?
so
It was a good,
bad.
nice conversation that we should redo one day, and we're going to. So Jackson
Sure.
Miller, my buddy Jake's brother, a good guy from down the way in Golden Beach on the water.
Drove by his
living
house
it
this
up.
morning.
Brent drove by his house for some reason this morning,
I
which
like to
is
go.
very
I
strange.
like to go on drives in the morning when I eat my breakfast.
That's fucking strange. And then he saw him later at
the
the
Moose.
Moose after he saw him in the morning at his
I didn't
house.
see him in the morning.
Weird.
I
poor
just
lass.
drove
It's weird.
by.
Ooh.
I was in
boy.
Golden Beach. I took a lap around Golden Beach.
You don't have a
guys,
sticker. You're not allowed on those beaches.
you,
What the fuck up?
you guys just never go for drives?
Yo,
I
4th
love
of
that
July
shit.
only.
Not really.
All right, and then we got Brian Winnington down in the beach.
I'll be in
nice.
Myrtle for a week in the first week of April. We're
Myrtle,
hook up.
Squirtle. I thought you said you didn't like Myrtle.
I'm going for a golf trip, man. It's too the price
How
is
are you going on a golf trip that I don't know this?
the
What's going
price
on?
is too good. You got to talk to old Mr. Seifert.
I'm a Seifert.
No, different.
Okay. Brian Winnington, the man that introduced
24
me
of us.
to my wife. Always thankful. Drew Woodburn,
The dudes.
the man, the myth, saw me cough up lettuce on the bar after I was eating a burger.
That's right. He threw up on the bar.
I took one bite and coughed, and like all this lettuce threw, like we just went everywhere.
It was so funny.
And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he was like, "What the fuck?"
It was stuck on the tap.
It was so weird.
Recently?
About 8 months. About 6, 8
Stuck
months.
on the tap.
It was.
It came out of my throat.
At the Moose?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Joe Lockman, the mayor of California.
Mayor of California.
Bruce Gebhardt, we miss you. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
We'll see you this year. Brandon Kennedy, my man, killing it.
I love
with
he's-
the violin. He sticks to it.
He's a fiddle master.
He just keeps grinding online. I see him. He plays all these events. You can hire him privately. He'll do it. He plays violin. He does a loop machine where he does acoustic guitar and violin. He'll sing. And he's killing it. Like the whole Irish setup and everything.
He does kill it online because I see it a lot. And
Yep.
you know what I mean?
When you start
The
seeing it-
Wandering Bard.
Yep. The Wandering Bard.
Great name.
Great name. And he actually did do an a podcast thing where he talked about like history of certain songs and whatnot. He should keep it up. Do it more. Lindsay Holmes, our newest patron. We love you. Hope you guys are doing well. And thank you for all that you
Got
do
that
for the
raise
show.
money.
Because it all goes right back into the show and you guys make it happen. So
Thank you. Thank you.
In 1518 in Strasbourg, France, a dancing plague broke out. A woman started dancing for unknown reasons in July, and by September, over 400 people were involved in the uncontrollable dancing. Many doctors tried to step in and figure out what was going on, but they were unable to solve the mystery. It is estimated most of the dancers danced till their untimely death either by heart attack, stroke, or sheer exhaustion, and the plague finally subsided in September. Did you know that?
Zero idea.
zero idea.
That, I wonder what that really was. It had to be some kind of neurological thing.
It was. I think I read something close to that, but I didn't know.
They call it the
that exact
dancing
story.
plague of 1518.
Yeah.
Or a dance epidemic.
Can you imagine? Man, I just want to stop. I just want to stop.
The dancing mania that occurred in Strasbourg, Alsace, which is modern-day France, in the Holy Roman Empire between July 1518 and September 1518. Somewhere between 50 and 100 people took to dancing for weeks. If you read Wiki, it's like there's no proof that people died, but if you read like...
No, they did. They dropped dead. Like
people were dying, man.
That's crazy.
There is...
If I'm a band, I'm setting up, bro, and getting some pictures.
Well, apparently
like
they
did
that.
Looks like I'm killing it.
We were so good. We did that.
Apparently they did...
Can't wait for them to draw it.
Like
hurry up.
a bishop and doctors, they were trying to figure out what was going on, and like people did start playing music to be like, well, we'll just start playing the flute next
It's kind
time.
of like that Saved by the Bell prom episode where they had to keep dancing until or was it Full House? It was something.
Full House. It was Full House.
It might have been Family Matters or Full House. One of those.
Saved by the Bell
They had to
kinda
keep dancing
sucked.
the one
until
where
they dropped
they were
out.
like at the beach or something though.
No, it was prom, and like they had to keep
it was
dancing until they
prom?
dropped out. Like it might have been Family Matters. I don't even know. One of those shows. Talk about those shows, bro.
I mean, the guy wrote a book on it. A Time to Dance, A Time to Die. The extraordinary
write a
story.
whole
of dancing.
book on that?
They died of exhaustion, right? Like
Exhaustion.
I know. I did the same thing you did.
Dude, it's hard to say.
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion?
It just you don't say it enough to where
Exhaustion.
yeah.
I did it too, yeah. So modern theories, some believe the dancing could have been brought on by food poisoning caused by the toxic and psychoactive chemical products of ergot fungi, which grows common... Fungi? Fungi.
Did you say fungi?
Fungi. You can say fungi.
No, it's not.
It's fungi.
I
You're
just
wrong.
don't know about that.
Just be wrong every now and then, Jacob.
we know
Y'all
you don't
told
know.
me I went to Universal Studios and I went to Hollywood
He did,
Studios.
he
I
did.
can't trust you guys
We
for
did,
anything.
we did.
And I said, I feel like there were signs everywhere that said Hollywood. You're like, nope, you didn't see that.
No, you didn't.
Dude,
Shit.
I jumped
You guys
ship
gaslit
so
me
quick.
so bad.
So bad.
Dude, he just said it like he knew so matter of factly. And I was just like, yeah, dude, maybe you went to Universal. Like, I threw that out there. That was ridiculous.
And I've never been there, ever.
you got legit
Me neither.
gaslighted.
Dude, and I was
In
like,
real time.
okay. I guess so.
Probably talk anybody into anything.
Dude, it was
Well, anyways,
so,
that fungi is fungi.
yeah, that's what they
Is
that's why-
basically LSD. They think they came upon LSD on accident.
That's tight.
It's the same thing that is where LSD is
Imagine
synthesized from.
That's when you want to do LSD, when you don't know you're doing it, so you have a really good trip. They
And
probably,
they probably
the
just
best time.
kept eating it too because I
They
don't
didn't know
know.
where it was coming from.
They had the best time.
They
No,
also
dude,
think it could have been
I'm pretty sure they
stress-induced.
just kept going. Like this was like I don't think it was.
Dude, the lady danced till November or in September.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think they
Dude,
were
your
just
feet are
they kept
probably
eating
raw.
whatever. I think they just
One person danced and then they died and then more people.
they weren't like dancing and like eating like like I gotta eat,
Nom, nom,
I gotta
nom,
drink.
nom, nom.
They were like losing their minds. They're like,
I know. I think they were insane.
well, they eventually they didn't start insane.
It was just one lady. It was just like I
Bro.
started
There
dancing.
was probably, they probably look like the inflatable tube man. Like just you can't stop.
Doing interpretive dance.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm an artist.
It would be
Like,
not
how
cool.
Pony.
How could you make a movie about that? Like to where like two people meet like that, they fall in love on the dance floor in the middle of the park.
When there's no music playing.
Yeah, there's no music.
I can't stop
Hey,
dancing.
What's your name? Hi, I'm Tabitha. I really love this park. I heard everyone else that was dancing is out here. Oh gosh,
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, dancing plague sucks. I mean, it's probably really sucks.
dude, you would be so sore, but like you couldn't
the
stop.
bottom of your feet would be just like raw.
Oh, dude, even if you tore like a muscle or something, you would still have to keep dancing.
Right.
So people could have like tore like
Oh, yeah, like an Achilles
and
gone.
fell on the
Oh, dude,
ground.
they
You're
just
still
started
dancing on the
limping.
ground. Like whatever,
The
man.
sciatic nerves just killing them.
Beats too good.
Fucking wait for the drop.
If there was a band playing, you'd be like, please stop. This isn't fun. I know, just like the guy with the drum. Like you guys look like you were having fun. Some music.
They did start playing music, but anyway.
Oh yeah. So anyways, it is Miller, myself, and Jake to my right, and Brent, and no Wesley this week.
Things are pretty hectic over there.
Yeah, he had dinner night with his family. You know, they're always calling for him while he's here. He can't stay late. So Wesley, not Rice, is not here tonight. Dude, that was weird. I said that, but like I didn't mean to say it when I was introducing him last week.
Oh, yeah.
We had kind of talked about it. It was probably in your
I know.
subconscious a
It
little
kind
bit.
of like flew out of my mouth. I was like, no. But he laughed.
Get
He
back in
took it
here.
like a good sport.
Oh, he's a good sport.
He is, well, usually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sometimes.
Anyways, so moving on. What happened this past week?
I did something the other evening that I'm not too proud of.
Okay.
Just because it's pure laziness and sloven like behavior.
So you're kind of ashamed of yourself right now.
Yeah.
Are you back on the wagon?
No. I'm still eating fantastic. No, I'm still losing weight. You know.
Oh.
No.
Or is it off the wagon?
It's off the wagon.
No. The other day, I was at my parents' house, and my stepdad was like, "Hey, there's this show." Because I was talking about like I need a new show. You know, I finished The Sopranos. And
he does not
he's
need a new show.
ignoring all the shows we told him.
We tell him so fucking mad.
He has at least
That's
5
why you can't
shows.
tell him anything.
I'm
he
never
doesn't
telling
do
him.
anything.
He's not
that
reading
you
a book.
ask.
He's not watching a show.
Nope. But go ahead with your story.
Not coming to church.
Nope.
Not eating greens.
Sorry, go ahead.
I can't eat carbs.
Go ahead.
Oh my.
Go ahead. Guy needs a show. We tell him about one every week.
So Daryl was telling me about a show called The Recruit on Netflix. It's a CIA recruit who gets like wrapped up in like a big thing.
You binged it all.
I watched all 8 episods in the evening.
8 hours though.
8 hours.
Dude,
That's
if you're
crazy.
Not, if you're not on a plane, that is you should be embarrassed or whatever.
I drank a bunch of whiskey and
You should be
just
embarrassed or whatever.
finished.
Whatever you said,
Whatever you're feeling,
you should be
shame, whatever.
It's appropriate.
Yep, it was like from 5 in the afternoon to 1 in the morning.
Hey, speaking of
finished
on
it.
a Sunday.
That's crazy.
I don't know what day it was. Saturday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
that's
one
not
of those,
bad.
One of those
It's
days.
Saturday. Me and Amanda have done like I think tops like 4 episodes of something on like a Friday or Saturday where it's 4 hours.
You gotta force yourself.
And I'm like,
I did the same thing with Wednesday. I finished the last 6 episodes in one day.
Yeah.
Back before we had kids and stuff, we'd get caught up watching like Homeland or something, you know, and you'd watch 2 or 3 in a row. And you're like, dang, it's like
one more. It just starts, and you're like sitting there after the one ends. It's running credits, and you see that little box pop up on the right.
You have to physically
and
get up and hit it, or
you're like,
you know,
I don't know what's happening,
Homeland
Amanda. It's gone.
Should have been 1 season, and that vest should have worked.
2 seasons. That was 2 seasons.
Was that the 2nd season?
Yeah.
that was season 1.
I agree. What?
Yeah, that was the last episode of season 1 when he's in there trying to mess with it, and then he doesn't.
That first season
his bomb doesn't
was
go
great.
off.
You're right.
That was one of the best
so
scenes
good.
that I've ever seen.
Oh, it's so tense.
It's so tense. I think I was like sweating a little bit. I was like, dude, he somehow they worked this out. It's amazing.
I can't believe he watched Homeland.
I can't either.
There was 2 scenes. The vest didn't work, and when like his daughter or whatever caught him praying in the garage, you're like,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's a Muslim.
Good call, dude. That was a great call.
This guy. I've seen some shit.
Hated that daughter.
Oh yeah.
Worst actress. Worst
She was
person.
bad.
I hated her. And I still do, actually.
That wasn't Jessica Chastain, was it?
No.
But Homegirl,
Homegirl was terrible, too.
the main girl she's a phenomenal actress from Romeo and Juliet.
Man.
She was her name? What's her name? Come on.
Claire
Danes.
Dude, not
for
fit for
Party of
service.
5.
Well, Romeo and Juliet.
I kept saying how good how good she was. Not I'm talking about on the show, like she's the best agent ever. It's like, okay.
No.
Dude,
She's
she's out of control.
Nobody would like to work with her.
She's about to cry at all times.
Yes.
Her lips always like going like this.
Yeah.
But that show, it just became like a CIA show after that,
Yeah.
and not specifically
It
like
wasn't
what it
very
was
fun anymore.
But I mean, some of it was good. There was a season or 2 that was like, but then
how many seasons were there? I stopped.
that guy
There was like
Saul
5 or
that guy
6.
Saul got all weird.
Yeah, he got
got
turned
all
into
weird.
a bad guy.
Yeah,
And you're like,
but-
okay, well, he's bad now. So speaking of shows,
Yeah.
the premiere is coming up this.
I can't wait.
Coming this Sunday, but they already did the first screening where everybody comes. That was a part of the show, which seems like a fantastic idea. So you make a show. It takes months out of your life to make.
Yeah.
You work really hard for those couple months, and then you're a movie star, so you get to relax the rest of the year or whatever. But anyways, they get to come all meet together in the nice dressed up outfits and walk a red carpet, take pictures, and go in and watch themselves on video on a huge screen. It's kind of awesome. Yeah. So anyways, The Last of Us premiered for a bunch of people. Rave reviews, 100%
Dude, it looks
on Rotten Tomatoes.
It looks
They said it's the
fantastic.
best adaptation ever. I'm like, dude, yes, I cannot wait. This Sunday,
There's
HBO.
no way it's better than Double Dragon.
Wait, what?
Remember the Double Dragon movie?
Dude, a classic. But I'm like,
Great. It's like the
where did he
Mario
pull
Brothers,
that
like
out?
real life Mario Brothers.
It was
I
so
wanted to see
bad.
that one too.
The Mario Brothers,
when
the
it came
live
out, I wanted to
action
see
one?
it so bad. I remember I was like, I gotta see this.
It was so bad.
How they made
bad.
the little Goombas.
Yeah.
They made a little head. He de-evolutionized him.
Yeah.
Took him back to prehistoric times. He was like a turtle.
Now the new animated Mario looks great.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait to show Felix that and him not care at all. But I'll be like, yes, you're gonna love it, dude. Just give it a couple more years.
So this Sunday, Last of Us comes out.
Yeah,
And you're gonna be watching it.
right, dude.
But,
I'll
dude,
probably cry.
I might.
I played it. I played the game. The game takes 8-9 hours probably. I've played the game like 3 times probably.
I might
That's
save
amazing.
it for Monday only because, well, 2 things. I'm not trying to like plug it.
Since 2012. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not trying to plug anything because nobody's going to hear it before we have the show, but my band is playing in Baltimore that night. And there's 3 football games on Sunday. 1, 4, and 8. I mean.
Where are you at though?
Yeah. Huh?
Where are you at?
Place called The Crown, right downtown.
It'll be a bunch of regulars hanging out in there and stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
Do you stay in the night?
No.
No?
No.
Bubba likes to go home.
If I'm in Baltimore and I have
Are you guys coming home each night?
We have to.
On tour.
So
why do you have to?
Well, here's the thing.
So we don't have to.
No, we do.
Who?
Well, it doesn't make sense.
Someone has to keep working?
No.
Oh.
But so we're playing in Raleigh tomorrow night.
Okay.
But you come back up
You
to
said you're going to be
Reading
on tour. You can't come home in the middle of the tour.
Richmond got canceled. What do you want me to do?
I didn't know that.
Stay in North Carolina or come
Yeah,
home
we didn't
because
know
we're
that.
playing in Baltimore?
I mean, you're a musician on tour, dude. You got to send it. You got to go out till
So
like
just
4 in the
didn't sell
morning.
enough tickets in Richmond.
No. Somebody that will go nameless that you know talks out of both ends of their mouth a lot when it comes to music and excitement. And something was booked that was never booked.
Terrible. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't know
That
why
does
that.
suck. It happens.
It's
All right,
what
so
it
you're going
is.
to Raleigh and then you're going to
the fact that my
Baltimore.
original band gets to play in like real places and like you can go online and buy tickets is blowing my mind. I don't care if there's 6 people there or 60. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I feel it, dog. As in, like, I'm 37, and it's like that door is rapidly closing. Where like that'll never happen again for sure. Like it's like definitely, it's like a possibility now.
Right? Yeah.
But like it's almost definite. You'll be like 40 something. It's like,
And, like,
you'll
it's like-
never play out again.
And the fact that there's like people that I looked up to like 20 years ago
What I'm saying is
that
doing it up.
are coming out to Baltimore.
Yeah.
Like Ryan Esco.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was like, I'll be there. It's right down the street. And I'm like, this is like fucking insane.
Well, let's wait till it happens.
Yeah. Picture it didn't happen.
Let's wait till it happens.
What do you mean?
I mean, some people. I'm not saying he's a flaker, but I'm just saying people flake.
Well, he might flake out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if he comes,
that's what
it's
I'm
just
saying.
weird that 20 years ago I was at my brother's place watching him, and I was like, this is
I know.
this is all that I ever need to hear for the rest of my life. Like I thought it was like the best music
I hate
ever.
to say
It was good.
but when I was in high school, Wakefield literally almost made me like quit music. I was like, well, I'm never finding a squad like that.
Yeah.
I've said it before.
Yeah.
Where they're all jumping in unison. It was like fun, energetic. It was cool, man. It was like the coolest. And I was like shit.
But then,
Never be that cool. No one's gonna jump in unison with me.
but then like you go from like fun unison jumping, and then me for 18 straight minutes screaming about the past 40 years of my life.
I mean, I did it too, dude. I did the screaming part too of just the shit you did not want to relive, but you're like reliving it every time you scream it.
Every night. People are like, why don't you want to write more? I'm like, because it hurts.
That's the best songs, best poems, best books. All that stuff comes from pain. We know
dude,
that.
but when and this is going to sound so, for lack of better words, like pussified or whatever. It's just like when I do sit down and like go to those places and try to write, I'm out for like 3 days, dude. It's like,
Shut up.
fuck you.
Shut up.
I'm being dead serious.
Write that shit.
I do, but it's like,
Shut
it takes
up.
it out of you.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Because it's hard.
It's hard.
It's because it's work.
No,
It's because you have to work a little bit.
No.
That's what it is.
You have to think about things you don't want to think about anymore.
Fuck that. Who cares? Think about it and write it down and be like, fuck.
Kick that trash can.
Who gives a shit? It's over. It happened.
No, yeah, but it's still painful memories.
Let it go, dude.
That's a
I'm
good
sure
title.
it is.
There's a difference between letting it go.
You're
and
writing a song right now, bro.
Yeah.
I'll write a song called "I Hate Mike Miller."
I can't be like I can't give him like encouragement on the other side to be like, fuck that. It's like,
Yeah, you can't be like, you're
I'm
right.
just saying,
it's like,
it
no,
is hard.
dude, no, it does hurt.
Well, it does
No,
hurt.
I know, but I'm just trying to be opposite. Like,
Well, no, I
doesn't.
appreciate it.
Come on out.
I
Let's give
appreciate
you a
it.
hug. Come on out, man.
I'm really proud of a few of those songs.
Or just
man.
don't write about that. What do you mean?
Well, no. Not
Just
all
because it's heavy, you got to write about that?
They're not all about that. No,
I know.
some of them are happy, but
you're
like,
right. Okay, fair enough.
Write a song about
My
you
bad.
running across 235 like wasted. That's a good song.
God.
Dude, writing songs are hard. I'll
What
tell
a
you right
fun
now.
time in my life. I'd like to sit down. I might write
See,
a
it's
memoir.
fun time.
There you go. Running across the highway, drunk as fuck. There you go. There's a song.
Actually,
Skipping cars. Let's see who has good luck.
I
Bam.
fell in the fucking Outback parking lot, skinned both my knees all up.
Yeah, dude, you were out back, son. You were literally out back, dog. You you were traveling, getting
Sometimes I
drunk
think about-
in the wilderness.
That was the night I punched.
Lost and
You
afraid,
probably was speaking a
alone.
different language and a different accent.
That was the same
Hey,
night
good
I
night,
People
punched.
saw him walk in like, Jesus, who's that guy?
I showed up drunk, and then Wes Rice was playing music that night, and he was like, "Dude, I looked up, you were there." And then like whoever you were with, I could tell like you were pissed, and then you were gone.
Yeah.
And then I went home and punched 3 holes in my apartment bathroom wall.
Brett showed up and did the little dancing plague thing. To Wes and then rolled
No,
out.
didn't even acknowledge it. I didn't even know he was playing. I was at the bar.
Ah, everybody knows Wes is playing when you show up. No,
I was
come
at
on.
the bar.
You hear, no, you won't.
It was a tap. I was at the
I
bar,
couldn't think
man.
of a song. Sorry, keep going. What were you doing?
All right, so I finished Gangs of London.
How
I
was
haven't
that?
finished it yet.
Is
So
there a lot of man
You
dick in
haven't?
that?
No, no, no,
Is there
no,
a
I
lot of man
finished
dick?
Okay, you did, right?
I got to the most recent episode, but that's not the end, is it?
That's
It's
it.
like 8?
That's it.
That's the end? Okay.
Is it not?
It's only 8. The last season was 10. So I thought there was another 2 more episodes coming out.
Well, maybe I'm way
But
wrong.
if they ain't out by now, then I guess not.
I thought that was it.
Is homie sitting at the table?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how where it ended.
it's silly now.
It's a little weird.
It's officially too silly for me, I think.
Yeah.
It was really good, and like some of the fighting and gun scenes were just like fantastic.
Okay, hold up. In the first season.
In the first
The
season.
second season, I don't know what happened with the fighting and stuff, dude.
You get
The
weak.
shooting, it got weak. Come on.
I fast forwarded. I would hit 15 seconds, like on some of those scenes that just nothing's happening except just endless
You
shit.
fast forward, holy shit.
dude.
Actually, I was looking at my phone a lot of. If I'm looking
That's
at my
the
phone,
litmus test. If you
Oh,
pick
it
up your
is.
phone, you don't
I'm
need
like,
to watch
bro,
the show
I don't
anymore.
even care what's
Yeah,
happening
dude,
right now.
that's tough. That's real tough. Guess what I watched on the plane today?
What did you? Our laugh is gonna make no
That
sense.
doesn't matter. I love
What
it.
did you watch on the plane?
Indiana
today, bud?
Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Las Vegas Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's the one with the plane and the snake in the beginning, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
he
Yep.
When he's running from the
snakes.
Indians and like
Dude,
the
yeah, they said it, he
shooting stuff.
hates snakes.
It's
Is
such
that
a good one.
No, that's Temple of Doom. The Kalema. That's Temple of
That's
Doom.
the one
right?
my parents wouldn't let
I
me
don't know.
watch for some reason.
That's because they pull a beating heart out of a guy's chest.
Dude, I don't remember
and monkey brains.
many of them
and
at
they eat,
all.
like iced monkey brains.
It had been so long, or I was so young when I watched those that I really didn't remember like the actual storyline. I
Yeah.
actually kind of
it's fun.
they're taking
good
the Ark of the
movie.
Covenant. Like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody melts
When
when
an
they
old
open it.
guy
It's
looks
fun.
at the Ark of the Covenant, yeah, and he like turns to dust or whatever.
Yeah, which is like what happened back in the Bible. I guess George Lucas
Yeah,
was
kind
a-
of read the Bible. Was like, hey,
was
that
a
sounds like
believer.
a cool scene.
Yeah, it
Where
is
is
actually-
the Ark of the Covenant?
No one knows, right?
I don't know.
No one knows.
It's
Oh,
not
hold
like,
on. Why we all have phones doing this thing?
It might
You
be.
do the Google it. You do the
It
Google.
might be not. We might not know where it is.
Oh,
I don't think anybody knows where
Just
it
like
is. I think that's
Moses'
the whole point.
body.
I think they have ideas where it is,
Yeah.
but I don't think anyone knows where it is.
Yeah.
So Brent's doing
If
some
anyone,
Googling.
if anyone has it, it would be at the top of like the Temple Mount or something, which I think is under Islamic control right now. But I don't know, man.
Which
I'm
that,
just
that
kind of
always
guessing.
changes. Which
according
is crazy, right?
to
Has
church
changed.
leaders, the Ark of the Covenant has for centuries been closely guarded in the Axum at the Church of Saint Mary of Zion. Not even the high priest of Axum can enter its resting chamber. Its sole custodian is a virgin monk who cannot leave the sacred grounds until his death.
Well, where the heck is that?
It's okay. Ark of the Covenant. Let me hold on. I'm sorry. Mount.
Do you know what the Ark? Does everyone here? I know, Mike. You went
I
to church.
really don't know what it is.
The Ark of
Those
the
are
Covenant
tablets,
was
right?
it carried the tablets. It carried all kinds of stuff.
Right.
It was like all the important stuff
Tablets.
that God. The Ten
Yeah,
Commandments.
10 Commandments.
Oh,
It was the Ark of the Covenant. So the covenant with God that Abraham made, or Moses. All of them. It carried a bunch of stuff. There's a whole list of stuff that was inside of it in
How
the
do they
Bible.
know? The Bible listed it off of what
Yeah,
was in
yeah,
there.
yeah, and what it looked like and what it was
was in
made
it?
of. I don't remember everything.
Well, they said it was gold, right? Gold and
Gold and had eagles on it, and
yeah.
like just stuff like that. You
which
know, I don't know.
which Indiana Jones portrays pretty well.
They
Like,
put- yeah, they-
it looks sick.
They could have, yeah.
that church is in Ethiopia.
Whoa,
is-
that's strange.
Yes.
That's
I
weird.
just don't know about
Zero
that.
idea, baby.
Boom.
Zero idea. He said boom. Do it again for the camera.
Boom. Boom.
Hold on.
But it's kind of cool, it's
Terrible
It's,
for audio.
it's sort
Sorry,
of
guys.
cheesy and
Watch
sort of
the video on
whatever, but
YouTube.
like it's good enough to watch.
Nah, dude, that was such a cool time when I was young watching Indiana
Plus, it was
Jones.
Spielberg, bro.
It made you want the hat. It made you want a whip. Like he had a whip.
Right.
Why? Like that's so weird.
Right.
Set him up with a whip.
I
That's
know.
your weapon of
Yeah.
choice.
He used
So
that
weird.
gun a lot, dude. The scene when they're in Cairo, there's so much killing going on, and just
Yeah.
like no one really cares.
And by the way, that freaking theme I don't know if anyone can write a better theme for that.
it is
It's
so
the
good.
perfect theme. When it starts kicking in, you're like, yes.
He's about to
Yes.
do something.
Dun,
Yes.
dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun,
When
dun.
that plane's like circling with the propeller coming behind that guy.
Yep, yeah.
Oh, that was such a great scene.
What's the one where the boat gets like destroyed?
The boat gets destroyed.
He's like in a speedboat.
The submarine.
The
then-
submarine's in this one.
That's the same one. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right after the plane part. Yeah, he's in the sub. And they're like, everyone's cheering him on as he gets on the submarine.
Right.
Oh God, it is great. It is great.
I haven't seen
They're
it,
making a
and
new Indiana Jones while he's like
Why?
60 something.
No. He's like
70,
80.
right? Is he 80?
I did hear about that.
They're making a new one. Yeah, it's like, dude, come on, stop.
Think
stop,
about this, Mike.
Shia LaBeouf was supposed.
Think about this.
LaBeouf.
Harrison Ford.
I was like, I'm thinking, Doug.
I had to think about his name.
Yeah.
Was fucking Han Solo.
Dude, he messed.
He was old in the 70s when he was
Yeah.
Han Solo, bro.
What's her name? Carrie.
Carrie Fisher.
He messed her up, dude. He messed her up good.
What do you mean?
So he had an affair with her,
Well, no shit.
and while she was,
You make 3 movies with somebody, you're probably gonna end up fucking.
well, they,
I.e. Brad Pitt,
he
Angelina Jolie,
treated her
Mr.
like,
and Mrs.
you know,
Smith.
yeah, he like treated her like, well, they're like a couple that's just open.
Well, not anymore.
Will Smith and who knows?
They've been split for years.
Will Smith?
No,
Brad
he was saying
Pitt
the
and
Smiths.
Angelina Jolie.
Mr.
Oh, I
and
thought you
Mrs.
said
Smith.
Smiths.
He
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Mr.
Mr.
Smith,
and
that
Mrs.
movie.
Smith, the
Oh,
movie.
yeah, okay, yeah, I get that.
Come on, guy.
Well, I know, but you said Smith. I'm thinking Will Smith. They have an open relationship. That's why I was saying.
Well, yeah, she fucked
Anyway.
all those famous rappers and like
Anyways,
Soulja Boy
Harrison
and
Ford was
shit.
like was like he had an affair with her and like led her on probably for years. Who knows what really happened behind the scenes? But she wrote about it in a book, and yeah, he fucked her up for a long time.
got that good
He
dick.
like just ditched her, and then like it's like that she was never like really the same from then.
Dude.
Imagine if they stayed together. They were solid.
He is in
Han
one of
Solo,
my
man.
all-time favorite movies, though.
I'm still looking up Ark of the Covenant stuff. Sorry. They're saying they don't know where it's at.
Okay.
Oh, no one knows where it's at.
They claim to have it. That place in Ethiopia says we got it, but apparently no one knows. And it had Aaron's rod in it. Had some manna in it.
Aaron's rod, bro.
Manna from heaven.
Mhm.
Shooby dooby.
The tablets and.
You know what Aaron's rod is? Take a guess.
It sounds like something you order late at night on the dirty channels.
That's
Hey,
not.
Aaron's rod.
Hey, Ron.
He said A-Rod, double A-Rod.
Hey, Aaron.
It holds up. Good movie.
What's
Yeah.
Aaron's rod, though, for real? Sorry.
It was just like his walking staff, but I
Staff,
think
yeah.
it had some powers. I think.
And he was a shepherd.
No, it was Moses' brother.
Yeah, he was a little shepherd man, wasn't he?
I think they kind of
By his
all were.
staff. Yeah, they all were back then.
I mean,
But-
True.
Dude, Harrison Ford has been in nothing but banger movies. Like, think about it.
The Fugitive.
The Fugitive is my all-time
Fugitive's solid.
top 10
It's
favorite
so
movie
good.
of all
Growing
time.
up, that was one of my favorite movies. The Fugitive. It was just so good.
That movie's great.
When he jumps, you're like,
And then-
oh my gosh.
Air Force
What an
One
effect.
is good.
U.S. Marshals.
Yeah. Oh,
yep.
yeah, dude.
Same as Fugitive, pretty much. Just a
Regarding
little
Henry.
different. Yeah. No, never
Regarding Henry's great. A lot of
good.
people don't know about that.
No,
when,
seen it.
he's
Never
like,
seen
That's
it.
deep cut.
when he's like painting, he goes, Ritz.
Crackers. What happens to him? He gets a
he has like a brain. He's like goes into a coma,
Yeah.
and then
he
he
loses
wakes
his,
up. He has no idea who he is or
Yep,
what he is,
yep.
but
Yeah, it's a good movie. Dude, they had some.
he paints a box of Ritz, and then his shit starts to come back.
Yeah, so he they had a lot of emotional movies
Watch
in the
Regarding
90s,
Henry.
dude.
They did.
You remember Raising Isaiah? What? No.
Raising Arizona?
No, Isaiah.
Arizona's a banger too.
Raising
It is.
Arizona, but there's
Nicolas
one
Cage.
called.
That's not. Yeah, it's Nicolas Cage and somebody else. I forget.
Hold on.
They steal a baby. That was like one of my mom's favorite movies, Raising Arizona. It was funny.
90s movie.
Deer's good.
It's called Losing Isaiah.
Never heard of it.
It's where Halle Berry's like a bad mom, and he goes into Jessica Lange's family. She takes care of him and stuff, and I think the mom's trying to get her life back on track to get her kid back. Which any story like that is just it's gonna tear your heartstrings.
Was it like a PG movie or no?
No, it's PG like 13 probably.
You're right though. The '90s were good at making you fucking cry.
yeah.
dog.
Like
And you know
Patch
what?
Adams and all that kind of crap.
Patch
so,
Adams is great.
so many of those like
Yeah.
sad, weird movies.
Yeah.
Even the ones that were supposed to make you like
Like Miss Doubtfire's dead.
Miss Doubtfire
Oh,
will
yeah,
make
yeah.
you cry. It was a drive-by fruiting.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just let the man
throws-
come back in the house after all that,
He
right?
throws that lime.
No.
Just,
Right?
He's
that was
got
a little far.
problems.
Yeah, that was far. That
Yeah.
was real far. Like, you want to see your kids
Dressed
that
up like a
bad?
grand. Yeah,
You're
dude.
the one guy in the history of like man that's like, I'm gonna
Right.
dress up as a woman to go
Dude,
see my
that
kids.
movie is really messed up. If you
Also,
think about it.
The scene
he's
where
doing,
they're at- the
he's
scene
a
where they're at
voice
the-
actor.
We
Like,
should
he's-
love it.
He's making great money, bro. Chill. Go be single. Go soil
Not
the
to mention
oats,
your
bro.
kids weren't that great anyways.
And let's be real.
90s kids all suck too, by the way.
they were all
In
terrible.
all the movies. The kids.
Now, Homeward Bound, they were nice and they were cute.
Dude,
That's like
kids.
90,
They were sweet kids.
90 maybe.
No,
90. Those are 80s kids.
Homeward Bound 2, money.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. How'd they get lost again?
Hey,
Yeah.
You know?
Michael J. Fox did
Do
not
you
want to go back
know?
to the bad place.
Dude, you know there were like 10 different dogs for each one. There was like 20 different cats.
Well, yeah.
You know that?
Dude, I loved that movie so much. I don't remember which one. Homeward Bound 1 or 2.
I watched the San
It was
Francisco one at least 50 times. That was one of those movies that my grandma just happened to have on VHS, and when you went to grandma's house, you knew what you were watching.
Yeah.
And they're big
it's
like
cool.
Covenant fucking cases.
Oh, yeah,
the VHS
dude.
cases.
Those
VHS of the Covenant.
yeah.
if you have an original like one
We
from
have a
that
ton.
era, dude, some of them are worth a lot of money.
A lot of people think that, but
I don't know. No one. The people have to buy them.
they were, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I actually sold
Don't buy
something on
You can put
eBay
them
the
up
other
for-
day that I thought I would never sell. It was just junk that I threw up on there. So every
I need
year,
to do that.
I used to get an ornament, like a Hallmark
I can
ornament
put my
for
list
Christmas, right?
this week.
And it used to be Hallmark makes a beer stein every year. And for a certain section of my life, a certain somebody got me all of those beer mug ornaments every year.
Yeah.
So
Where are they? You want to sold them?
I put them in the
They
mail
were real
today.
quick.
I didn't pay for them. That was a.
I was just saying they went real quick.
No, they didn't go quick. It was like they were up there for 2 weeks, and then
Damn.
somebody was like, "Yeah, I'll buy them," and then didn't. I put best offer on there too. They didn't even haggle.
No one gives. Yeah, they just put it up. They're
Boom,
like, yeah, take it.
$100
Damn, for how many? 20?
for 6 of them.
Damn,
Six
that's
Christmas
what's
ornaments.
up. Dude, I have so many Playboys right out there in the
Yeah,
steel.
dude.
So many Playboys out there.
I know they're sitting out
And
there
they're good.
rotting.
No, they got
No, they're in plastic tubs now.
they're in plastic tubs and they have like little what's it called? Moisture you know, they come in packs.
Like humidifier things.
Yeah, to keep them
Decandescent, decandescence or something. I can't remember. I have a list. I have a list.
It's funny because for audio, you
Decandescent
were just
something.
not talking for so long,
I
and then
know.
you came in with that.
Don't they call it something?
Jake on the top row.
What do you put? What do you put in your humidor?
Oh, the little gel packs.
Yes. What are
Yeah.
they called?
I don't know. Gel packs. I
D
buy them at the.
something.
No, I have a it's like a little. So inside of mine, it's a little black plastic thing that has slots, and it has these balls that you fill up the case with water. It soaks the balls, soak them up, and then you dump the water out, and then they sit back in the case, and that keeps it like humid. What are you doing there?
Nothing.
I've got the
What are you doing?
I got a list. It's not really a list. It's just a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna skip through it.
What?
Most valuable collector's
Oh
items.
yeah. I forgot.
Oh,
about
yeah,
this.
we
Since
have
we're
these.
talking about it,
But I didn't want to go to your truck last week.
You want some music for this? What do you want?
I don't care. I'm just gonna go through and
I know what to
skim
play.
through.
Can I say?
Valuable music or valuable.
Okay, it's called Round Ball Rock, please. Come on. You'll know what it is as soon as you play
Gotta
it.
be real. Gotta put it real low. So it doesn't-
Yeah. You'll know what it is, though. But most of these are going to be sports items, so it's perfect.
These are not in any sort of order,
fine.
and some of them aren't worth very much money.
No, hold on,
but
hold
they're on
Hold
this
on.
list.
Hold on.
It is all live.
No, dude, that's fine. Just let it play.
No, we're not letting it play. Round ball rock. Why is it always live?
Just, can you type it
Oh,
out?
oh.
Yeah.
This?
Okay. None of these have I checked for anything like to make sure they're actually valid or not. But original 1959 Barbie.
Okay,
Original price
from Mattel.
Mattel.
Why do you know the name of this song? What
What do you think it's worth today?
do you think?
This is a really shitty remake of this song.
It's like the old version, the original. Sorry.
$27,000
For a Barbie,
An original Barbie. To me, that seems a little bit low.
I thought it'd be low. Or I thought that was low.
1927 World Series ticket stub. $41,000.
Oh
Wow.
my god! Just having a stub.
Dude, they get out of hand. New York Yankee bobblehead 1961 and 62.
31,000.
60K.
Yay!
19. This one's kind of dumb. 1959 Pyrex casserole dish. This one
Hey,
here.
those real dude. We all know somebody that used to have those things. and they're-
$4,000.
Yeah, dude, they're
$4,000 for that. Action Comics #1 comic book.
120K.
Action one number.
Things are about to get silly.
That was the introduction of Spider-Man.
$175,000.
It looks like Superman on the front to
Okay.
me.
175.
3.2 million.
Yeah.
Original price 10 cents. An 1856 1 cent magenta stamp from British Guyana.
What?
Why would they, like, who's buying that?
It's a stamp. Well, no one,
Oh,
because
wow.
it's $9.5 million it's worth. Originally 1 cent.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful stamp. Beautiful stamp.
All right, man.
can see it.
I was gonna say I have to show these pictures now. Damn
So
it.
stupid.
2018, 2019 Luka Doncic basketball
yeah.
card.
Oh, from when he was like a
rookie card.
Rookie card.
Yeah, so that's probably 250,000.
This thing says $4.6 million.
It must be like such a good.
Let me see the
It
card.
must be one of those patch cards that he
Oh,
signed.
yeah, it's a silly card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a silly card.
It's a Prism, whatever,
Yeah.
rookie
Yeah,
card.
yeah.
Dude,
Well, it says it was original price $17,
Well,
Yeah.
but maybe you couldn't find it. I don't know.
Well, dude, that's
There's
another
probably
thing.
a few made.
I could go off on a tangent about these fucking box breaks and all this bullshit that they do now.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. I hate it. They're flooding the market. It's gonna crash soon.
Okay.
The card, it's a weird world, dude. I
It's
kinda
gonna
got into it
crash
for a
soon.
second.
It's gonna
I got
crash
some cards
soon.
in there. They're all worth something, but it's like people gotta buy them, dude.
Yeah.
They want to,
Have you ever heard of the Audubon Society?
Yeah, Germany, the race card. Yeah.
No. The
My bad.
Audubon
Audubon?
Society is like people that take care of birds and watch birds and stuff. The Audubon Society. You're taking it.
Autobahn.
Audubon. By,
The Autobahn is in Germany, yeah.
the
no,
Autobahn.
you're confusing that.
The Autobahn.
Anyway,
He's
there's
stuck
a
on that
painting
too,
called
sorry.
Birds of America by James Audubon,
Oh.
who did start the Audubon Society, which is pretty famous. Like
Audubon.
anyone that has any care in the world about like birds. Original price $126.
Anyone in the world has a care about
Worth
birds.
today $10.2 million a picture, a painting.
Oh, I know that book. Yeah. I got you.
Okay.
I've seen that on
Got me.
television.
Yeah. The Beatles' White Album.
Don't do that again.
Shut up.
The Beatles' White Album.
Original.
The original, like
Not all these
the-
bullshit
on
repops.
I'm imagining it's got to be the
Vinyl,
original.
yeah. That would be 2.2 million.
3.
$790K.
Okay.
Damn, where are they?
They made
Well,
so
we
many.
going up
assign
here.
things like music higher like rankings than like art and stuff.
That's
you know?
true.
We just,
Very true.
That's just your own personal whatever you call it.
That's one thing I wish. I
Where
could
the
do.
Wild Things Are, first
I
edition.
love that book. God, I love that book.
The first edition.
The movie freaks me out though.
I mean, how many copies were there of that? There had to been a ton.
Well, now they're
Probably
probably,
like
on, like,
350,000
they're probably on
copies.
like the 50th edition of that thing by now.
I gotta tell you, I don't
that
know.
Oscar
I
Wilde?
don't know anything about that book.
What?
I really don't.
Really?
It was all imagined, right? You
What
went
am
to
I?
a little
I
world
don't.
of-
Yeah.
I don't
The
know
movie,
about it.
the movie's tight.
The movie freaks me out a little bit though.
Maurice Sendak or something.
Yeah, Maurice Sendak.
The movie's sick.
20K.
Yeah, that's
not
great.
bad.
Every kid should have Where the Wild Things Are in their collection.
I guess I should look into it. All right,
Well,
Nike Air Jordan 1s.
Jordan 1's the most unwearable
Those
basketball
things.
shoe on the
Yep. They're not unwearable.
Dude,
I
no,
wouldn't wear
Jordan
them.
didn't even want to wear them because it hurt. They hurt so bad.
Oh wow, didn't know that.
Got
Yeah.
a guess? Got a guess?
30K.
30K.
Yeah.
2.1 million.
560.
Yeah.
560. If you
I don't
just
even
if you
know.
just bought those daggone shoes and held on to them for 30 years.
Yeah, but that's
That's like
it's
everything.
playing the long
That's
game,
what.
dog.
That's why people hoard.
I know.
Yeah, true.
First edition G.I. Joe action figure.
15 grand.
200K.
Wow.
200K. Mark McGuire's 70th home run baseball.
How much that go for?
$3 million.
Did you guys? Well, that kind of ties into the recently. So the dude that bought, or the dude that caught Aaron Judge's Yankee record home run ball.
He turned down more money than it
this past
ended up
summer-
going for.
They offered him $3 million, and he went no.
Yeah.
And he only got like 1.2 at auction.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
Speaking of, I read this crazy story on Reddit.
I hope he's kicking his own ass every night.
There's a story on Reddit where this guy like paid $3,000. He found like an old porn star that he like really liked, and she was like a part of an escort service. He paid $3,000 to like meet up with her and just get something, from her. That was it. $3,000 she made.
What'd you
Like,
do?
but think about how much she does that. She probably makes a killing off of that.
What was her name?
I don't remember, but
Was it recent?
it was a crazy story because then I heard people saying like, bro, that is not like worth it. He was like, it was more about the story.
Yeah.
And he's like, there is rich people that's literally $20 to them.
right.
And
$3 grand.
$3 grand.
That's nothing to a lot of
It's
people,
just
bro.
like,
It's a lot to
he's
me,
like,
but
of
goddamn.
course I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
$20. But it's like, think about some of the stuff like you're buying like that. Like if you're loaded, you're
What
like,
a
yeah,
story.
I want that in. I know, right?
Hey, remember that porn star from the 80s and 90s that we all loved? She sucked my ding ding.
And it's weird because like,
And yeah, I paid for
some
it.
of those porn stars have like kids, and like they gotta
Most
day.
of the better
they
ones
can't even
do.
search. They can't even search the internet, dude.
It's just no way. It's no way to live.
No, it's not.
It's no way to live.
There is a movie. Hold on. There is a movie.
Oh, I gotta show both y'all something offline, dude.
What does that fucking mean?
Things that don't go away on the internet.
Okay, true. But there was this movie I saw about like the I of course watched it when nobody was home. It was about, and it was a good movie. It wasn't like a B movie that's like showing a bunch of stuff.
Was it Air Force Amy?
It was something about like the porn industry.
Industry.
Yep, that's what I said. And how dark it is.
Yeah, dude.
It was like a kind of a eye-opening experience watching it because like it's brutal.
Dude, the
It's
porn,
disgusting. It like hurt my like.
It's gross.
it's a massive psyop, dude. It is.
Well, there's like
They are controlling men. Like literally.
If you can cut porn, and I haven't done it, so I'm not gonna like.
But
pretend,
it messes with your brain.
If you can cut it out for like 30 days, you're home free. You're home free.
yeah, but you could.
There's nothing good about it.
There's nothing great about it. That's why Jacker's remorse is a thing.
Every time.
I don't get it every time.
Every time you're like, God, what was that about?
I don't get it every time. Hold on now. There's sometimes I'm like, no,
Got
I
a
need
long
it.
hand back there. That's
Sometimes
what
I'm
every
like,
porn star says about their life.
I needed that.
Whoa, what happened back there?
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Anyway, we can erase the 10 years of the internet.
Oh, you can't.
Nah, you
it's
can't.
there, and you're just on there, like
Just,
oh.
I mean,
Forever.
We've talked about it like many a time, but it is, it's a pretty common thing.
It's one of those things where if before you make that plunge, you have to think long and hard. Like,
Long enough.
hey, like, is the money I'm gonna make in like the small window I have in this industry worth
Right.
it?
No.
Because only a handful of like top porn stars make like long careers
But that's
of it.
why it's not.
You got to move away and
not,
change your identity.
Not nowadays with OnlyFans.
That's true.
It's
That's
a little
true.
different. It's like a private. It's like you get. I mean, they can leak it, of course.
I
But
swear to God, dude, it's like just an extra like 40 grand a year would be rad.
It would be
I would
rad.
totally do OnlyFans.
It's a side hustle.
You know? So
But not that.
2020,
I'm glad we skipped over
2020, 2022. Do you guys remember
Gotta ask Amanda.
the Catch Me Outside girl?
Okay, what are we going to do again? Hold on. Mike is going to do OnlyFans. We just learned.
Yeah, just like a no face one. Actually, you know what?
No face
that's-
one.
I could do
A lot of
the.
them don't show face.
No, yeah, it's a thing. But
And if you don't have
We got too
tattoos,
many
who's-
tats.
what if I did like a? I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I already thought about it. You gotta wear a long sleeve shirt every time. But what if
Fuck that.
No. What if you did
I
like
want
the
motherfucker knows
What
me.
if you could put like memoji? I know how to do all the editing, dude. I know how to do all the editing on there. Put memoji faces on there and make it a deal.
Yeah, but who wants to see that?
Gay guys, probably gay guys.
Oh, my goodness.
Gay guys.
I have a
mostly.
story about today on
Not
the
girls
plane.
looking up.
Oh boy.
I want to hear your Catch Me Outside story.
Well, you remember the Catch Me Outside girl, Daniel Bergoli?
Yeah, I know
from
she is, yeah.
Dr. Phil?
Yeah. She
When she
makes
signed,
like
we
multiple
had a whole
millions.
episode on when she signed
Yeah.
up.
Right. When she
OnlyFans.
turned
Millions at
Yeah.
first.
when she turned, she said in an interview the other day that all the guys that were waiting for her to turn 18 that signed up for
Gross.
her OnlyFans should be in jail.
What?
And I'm like,
It's not true, but it's gross, but it's not true. They
that's not
shouldn't be
true.
in jail.
It's creepy. Yes, I get it.
Creepy, yeah.
Do you know how much she's made in the last like 2 years?
Dude,
100 mil.
billions.
$50 million.
50 million, dude. Just for
wonderful.
just because you got a
And
body.
she's not nude.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Mm, it's wonderful.
She gets close. I've
It's
seen it,
wonderful.
but not nude.
That's all I got to say about that. Just
Well,
great.
listen.
It's America, baby.
Every time this is what pisses me off, right? So we had that. You remember that video I showed you with the guy instructor with the gun?
Oh
And it's
my
hilarious.
God,
Dude, it's so funny.
That got blocked off of TikTok, right? And
It
you-
actually
we've
shows
all-
how stupid it is.
And we've all seen what's on TikTok. I don't know if you have.
I've seen it. I mean, I know it's on
Dude, there's
TikTok.
girls on there doing like
It's
fake, like
It's practically porno. It's practically porn.
they do like this fake thing where like they're not doing anything, but it's like clearly like they're acting like they're doing something. Oh, that's fine, like it's ridiculous, dude.
It is
A
ridiculous.
gun.
It is so
It pisses me
ridiculous.
off every
And
time.
So
all the
ridiculous.
there's the euphemisms.
Yes.
I mean, the whole thing's just
It's like,
about
hey,
fucking.
congrats, you were born with a body,
Right.
and you have it still. Congrats, you're so
Yeah,
like.
it's going to go away. And there's so many of you people on the internet that people just scroll right by it because it ain't that great.
What do you mean, you people?
So many guys for like that one chick with a body.
Yeah.
So they're all like their attention for her, and that's what she used to
It's a
make her
weird
money.
little thing in life, I
and
guess.
make your money, I guess. Make your money, but it's like, bro,
Dude,
stop blocking my shit. That's all I'm saying.
the guy I was sitting next to on the plane today, which
Yeah.
the middle seat was open, so he was in the thing. He probably looked like he was like 55 or 60.
Was he hitting on you?
No, he had a mask on though, so it was hard to tell like his face.
Yeah.
Dude was looking at text messages the whole time
Okay.
from one guy,
Okay.
and he was dude, it was a bunch of nudes from a dude, and he was looking at them
You
on
could
the
see-
plane.
You could see man dick on the plane?
Yeah, it was his.
Why'd
it
you
was-
keep looking, Jake?
I was like this. I was watching Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I was like, oh my gosh, this dude. I tried.
Raiders of the Lost Butthole.
I almost took a picture of it, but I was like, I don't need to be that weird.
Sweet dick, bro.
But
You
dude,
pick.
it ain't me looking. That ain't the problem, dude.
Temple of
Him
Poo.
showing.
It kind of sounds like that's the
Yeah,
problem.
if you're on a plane, dude, you're allowed to look wherever you want, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that guy was looking at his phone.
And he was zooming in on it, but he had it slanted towards me because he didn't want anyone to see it.
Oh, but
I was there,
crystal
but
ball.
except me. I'm like, dude, it was like a young, like super fit, like Mexican, like looking dude, you know. And this guy, Latino,
so
whatever.
maybe he was into Latino guys.
So it was his boyfriend. I saw a picture of them both. Indiana Bone. Y'all are so stupid.
I burnt my hair earlier. I just smelled it from like.
Raiders of the Lost Fart.
I literally went. I bent over to plug my phone in over there, Jake.
Yeah.
My hair went in that flame.
Oh,
It like
man.
literally burned it. Like you could smell it. Anyways, that was great. That was great.
Temple of Boom.
I said the Temple of Poo.
Yeah, well, he was clearly like 30 years older than the guy.
What's the third one called? There's three in the
I can't
80s.
think of
There's
the other.
Temple,
Temple of Doom.
Raiders.
Legend or something?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
God bless it.
The Last Crusade.
The Last Crusade.
Oh, Mike's dying.
It just hurts. I'm sorry. All right, I'm good. I'm good.
So you saw some
Okay.
man dick today.
Yeah, I did.
Was it like
no,
erected?
no, the dude was
Shit.
taking glamour shots. He was on a bed, and there's like
Oh.
a camera set up,
oh.
looking down at him, and he's like laying all weird.
So he wasn't naked.
Yes.
So you saw his wiener.
Yes.
Okay, I asked you if you saw man dick.
I said yeah, but I said they were like, it wasn't like selfies. It was like professionally looking.
So he
photos.
wasn't erect.
Oh, he was just looking at dudes.
No, it was the same
dude.
guy. And then I saw he was scrolling
Wait,
through
he was looking at
pictures.
himself?
But dude,
No,
pictures.
it was his
but
boyfriend.
unlike
How do you know it was his boyfriend and not like
He
professional?
looked at the same 4 pictures for like 30 minutes. One of them was him.
you ever get really good nudes,
One of
you like to
them.
look at him,
Brent,
bro.
listen to me, dog. He was hoping Jake noticed.
Yeah.
That's all he was
No,
doing.
the
like how
guy
you said
was.
my name first,
He had a
asshole.
mask. He was so. Yeah, Jake. He was hoping Brett would notice.
This was very unusual for me. I wasn't used to it.
He was hoping Brent Jake would notice.
Dude, I'm so done with like masked people that I barely treat them like they're human
You
beings.
should
at
have
this
fucked with
point.
them.
They're all
Just
just
like,
NPCs, man.
I
They're
know.
all-
I
they're all just
literally
like bots.
treat you
They're
like
living.
don't.
They're just all living, dude.
You're not a real person to me. You're literally just an
I have
NPC.
my
Yeah.
life. You have yours. I'm okay being an NPC in your life. You're an NPC in mine.
And then now on the airplane they say, very
do they
loudly
say?
and very publicly, it is optional to
Oh,
wear
shit.
a mask or not wear a mask.
Well,
Please be
well-
respectable.
respectable.
Please be
respectful.
respectful.
You goddamn idiot. I'm just kidding. It happens on the show all the time.
Please be respectful of other people's personal decisions. I'm like, where was that the last 3 years?
You know
Like,
what's funny? I do tell people about this all the time when you're doing a podcast. It's just different when you throw the headphones on and start going on the mic. Like
Yeah.
there's words that you never said wrong, and it comes out once, and it's so magnified in your ears and everyone's ears that it's
You
like
should have
you
reached
catch
over
it
and like,
instantly.
Oh,
If
it's
you
like-
wouldn't have said respectful, I don't think I would have got it. I could not think of it.
you should
Dude,
have
I'm
reached
telling
over
you.
and touched his hand.
Okay,
Hey, man,
so
what
one
you
of the
looking at,
pictures
brother?
It's
was
only a 2.5-hour flight. You
what
got
you
some
looking at,
fun.
brother?
one of the pictures was him with the guy. Like, you know, it was just them.
like,
no,
oh,
not,
yay.
like, not naked. And one of
Touch
the
his foot
pictures,
with
the
your
guy
foot?
had.
Yeah, like footsie.
What you looking
He
at?
was one of those guys that thought he owned the middle seat too.
Oh,
His bag was in it. He
both
had the thing
sides.
down. I'm like, bro, like,
both elbows on both.
Oh, he
no,
put
there
the-
was nobody in the middle seat. He was all the way over.
What?
Yeah,
He
What
put
is thinking?
he put the tray table down on that one.
and his book bag in
Why
the
did
middle
he?
seat.
Hold on.
He put his
Hold
book
on.
bag in the seat.
Why?
He had them both.
what was he doing with that tray table?
I'm like, hey,
hold
bro,
one of his
did you pay
drinks.
for that seat?
Did you have an in-flight meal or a snack or anything?
Not a meal.
Nuts,
It was,
dog.
yeah, cookies and a ginger ale.
Those stupid
Did you get a
pretzels and little
Did you get a
Brennan.
Biscoff?
Yeah.
I love those fucking
Dude, I got
things.
bumped to first on the way down there, and
You got bumped to first.
Aw.
Wow.
no,
Well, look at his leg.
Not bumped, upgraded.
Free upgrade, huh?
Yeah, free upgrade. Yeah.
I've never gotten a free upgrade to anything.
Well, you only get it if you're on the list, and you're only on the list if you have status, and you only have status if you travel a lot, you know? So
That's
such
Ryan's
is life.
fat ass.
Now Ryan sent me pictures of his dog, and he's just like awesome.
That's a good looking boy.
You want to see a funny picture? So Ryan sends me this picture, and you know, like when people look like their pets, or the pets look like them.
yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
There's never been a more true one.
The
than
pets
this.
start to look like them, or you just find a pet that looks
This
like
one's
you.
immediate. Like he just got it. This is what it looks like.
It's the same person.
That's
I mean, that's the same person.
Yeah, that is funny.
That's ridiculous. I love that. That's like my favorite picture, dude.
Dog has a beard.
That's what it looks
Yeah,
like.
it
That's why
does.
it's beautiful. I love that thing. Anyways, so Brent was feeling shame recently. Shame is a real heavy weight.
was?
Yeah, about your
You binge watching.
yeah, you binge watching.
Oh, by the way, is the recruit good?
It's really good.
Okay.
It's kind of campy a little bit too. So
I don't know what that means.
It's not like 100% action and feels real. Like it does, but it's also kind of like, oh, this could be on CBS. Kind of.
Oh yeah.
It's like
I
an
hate that shit.
action.
I'm out.
It's like
when
an
the
action.
if the quality looks like that.
No. It's like an action drama.
Is it like NCIS or something?
It looks
a
like it
little bit,
sometimes.
a little bit better? But yeah,
I hate that.
You can tell Netflix just threw together a show in 6 weeks.
Oh.
There is a certain style of cinema that I like, and it is. And I know what you're talking about, and that's the shit I hate.
Yeah.
I'll be gone. I don't care how good
If it
it
appears
is.
corny to me, I am like so angry at it.
You're gonna hate it. You would absolutely hate it. It's you have to embrace the cheese.
Yeah.
So my like
if I know that going in, maybe.
peak like appearance is more of a No Country for Old Men kind of style. Or it looks
Because it
kinda
feels real. Yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
great.
you
It's
feel
It's
real.
got
grungy.
dry colors, but there is color to it. A lot of color. Oh, I recently saw Avatar, the second
The
one.
new one, how was that?
Dude.
I
know
loved the
it's
first
so
one. I loved
easy.
it.
It's so easy to hate on that kind of stuff.
Why?
But I'm just saying, people do. That's a story. Blah blah blah.
A
whatever.
good movie's a good movie.
Dude, that was such a fucking movie.
Yeah.
That was such a blockbuster. That was such a.
You went to the theater?
Yeah, I went to IMAX 3D.
Oh wow,
Hey.
where'd you go to IMAX?
Down in South Carolina.
I'd say there's like
But
only one around here, and
it's
it's
still
like
fake.
DC.
You know what I'm saying? They say IMAX. There's so many fake IMAX theaters. There's only certain. You have to look up like the actual IMAXs.
There's only one actual IMAX in the area, and I do believe it's part of the.
I'm pretty sure-
what's the museum group?
Smithsonian?
I do believe it's part of the Smithsonian.
There's IMAX around here. It has to take up like your whole vision, and then like there's a type of laser that it has. You have to look it up. They show you all the locations. This one was a fake. I found that out later. But when I looked it up, but I still went because there was nothing else. But anyways, dude, that movie is long, but
Well, the first one was long as shit.
yeah. They already filmed like the third one too.
Oh, my
He
God.
filmed second and third together, which is smart because he can release it whenever.
Fucking
Anyways,
James Cameron.
movie was beautiful. Movie was like great action. Movie was
Does it
like
tie into the first one?
yes.
Okay,
he
good.
stays and he builds a family with.
There we go.
He builds a family with
he stays in the
You know,
machine.
it's Dancing with Wolves or whatever. It's like
stays
he
in the-
joins them.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
He stayed in the machine.
Goes native.
Yeah.
Goes
So
native.
that's the thing. His body has to be protected the whole time. Or
Right.
he might have like there might be a way he cut out and his body's not there, but I don't know. They
I need to see
didn't
it.
really get into that
I need
part.
to see it.
Dude, such a good time in the movie.
Yeah.
Like everything's you might be a little too long for you in the theater, but
We need a
It's
we,
just
we
worth
need
watching,
a
bro.
zero idea movie night. The three of us have never been to a movie
and a quick
together.
review right afterwards,
Yeah.
or still in the theater, like
Yeah.
just pop
Dude,
one out.
you know the last movie I saw in the theater. It's
Titanic.
been a long. No. It was
Ford versus
The Departed.
Ferrari.
It was The
I'm
Departed.
sorry, that was
Wow.
well, that's just as bad, but that was my brother-in-law was Titanic.
And before that, I think.
Dude, I've been to
So
so
Spider-Man.
many movies over the
I
past
love
couple
movies,
years.
man.
I like them. But
When I,
just,
good
first
escape.
moved, when I first moved to Wildwood, and that place was right across the
Yeah.
street from my apartment, $6 matinees on a Tuesday.
Yep.
Shit.
And you know what I thought halfway through that movie was I thought of no, that's not a movie. This is a movie. Like the whole like Crocodile Dundee thing. Right. Like I was
That's
like,
not
dude,
a movie.
He's like,
Not a
that's
knife.
what I felt like he was doing. James Cameron was.
like,
This is a fucking movie.
Just stomping on everyone else.
It's just straight
I still say-
blockbuster, bigger than life.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I know it's
It's
3 weeks
wonderful.
past Christmas. Go watch Violent Night. It was pretty good.
No, I know. That's
It's on Paramount
I'll,
Plus.
I'll probably watch that next Christmas in my house.
Yeah, I would. I will. I totally will.
Yeah. That's what I'll probably do.
So what were you going to talk about shame for?
Shame, because shame's a real thing that can like weigh you down guilt-wise.
Oh,
and
dude,
like
guilt and shame suck.
well, guilt and shame, and then like embarrassment. What are other things that can just
whatever
stress?
else you think about when you're trying to fall asleep.
So like exactly, and you can feel shame through all types of things, but like certain things like why do you think about in bed things you said to people? You know, you're like, fuck, why did I say that at work? Like, you might treat somebody like weird, and then you think about it later, like, I was kind of like joking, but that kind of sucks to think about now. Yeah, because how are they interpreting it? It's different than what I was saying because I didn't mean it. I don't know. I'm working, or you're doing whatever, and you're thinking about it later, and that shit's heavy. Like you'll sit there you're like, shit, it's like 12.
You want to apologize or something, but like,
yeah, it's like no one cares, dude. They're probably not even thinking about it or whatever. It's just a dumb comment,
dude. Last night, this is kind of related to that a little bit, and it's really funny. It was funny at the time. It might not come out funny. The hotel we stayed at, there is a rooftop bar that is like,
I love those,
incredibly fancy. Like,
he likes basement bars,
incredibly
and top
fancy.
Yeah, I don't want your bullshit in the middle. I want a shitty, like
in the basement.
This is a Miami
musty, wet basement or a top shelf.
He wants to look broke as fuck or bougie.
Yeah,
nothing in the middle.
I like that.
He wants moose or the fucking.
You can't be any more bougie than this bar.
All right.
And it was like 6 o'clock. That's it. We just want to go up and have a drink
club music,
and see kind of like the sunset basically
over the Gulf or the ocean.
Neither. It's downtown city. You can't see the ocean. You can see the Miami River there, but it's really
there's a river.
It's a little Miami. Yeah, it goes right through. It's called the Miami River. It's very small. It's like a canal basically, but there's tons of yachts up through there.
Kind of like the river that flows through San Antonio.
Yeah, probably. Yep. Yeah. But you know, there's ships. A ship can come up there with a lot of help from tugboats. But anyway. Dude, so you have to go down our hotel, and then basically 10 feet to the right is where you go up the elevator because it's outside, you know, and you have to wait in line.
Does it have its own elevator?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's open like 4:30 to 2 or whatever. And we literally just going to get a drink and then go to dinner, you know. So that's what we did. There's like 25 people standing around the outside of it. It's roped off, and there's this big black guy in a black suit. And I said, is this place open?
Yeah.
All right, y'all done?
Well, I've heard the story and the song.
I love this. I love this. I do like this song.
Keep going.
And he doesn't say anything. He like shakes his head yes, and I go, well, can we come in? And he just looks down at my boot.
Yeah.
And like you can see my sock. And you know, I just look kind of crappy. I had a nice shirt on, but I looked.
Were you wearing jeans?
Yeah.
You're out,
dude. It's 5 o'clock.
You're out.
Did you get sent away?
It was 5:30. I said, dude, I got a broken leg.
He never
said anything. He just lifted the thing, moved it, and then we went up. Okay.
But he checked you out.
He was dead serious. He literally just looked straight down.
He thought about that shit.
Were you wearing you were just wearing a golf shirt, were you?
I was wearing a nice Lacoste shirt, a V-neck tee. Like, it was fine. I always wear it in
Jake, you went to Miami and put on a V-neck. This is his favorite song
I
now.
always wear V-necks. Anyway.
Do you, though?
Go up there, get our drink. There's other people dressed just like me up there, but it was just the way he looked at me. I felt like so bad. And
you're wearing that moon boot, bro.
The whole time, me and my buddy Phil that was there with me was like, man, that was so messed up. And then Phil was like, he's living rent-free in my... We would talk, and then we would get quiet. And then a couple minutes later, we'd be like, I can't believe he did that to me. So we go back, and I said, dude, we're just having one drink. And he didn't say a word. He let us up. And then, so like, I don't know, 45 minutes go by. We come down, and we walk out. The dude sees me, and obviously he had been thinking about how he treated us the whole time,
felt
too.
Bad? He said, hey, man.
He smiled and laughed. He said, yo, leave it already. I said, dude, I didn't want to embarrass you too much, you know?
Oh,
and
you dickhead.
I'm not dickhead. He's the one that stared at him. And we had like a little laugh, and like he was like, y'all can come back anytime, you know? He was cool. Yeah. And it was funny because we thought...
Jake thought way worse of it than it was.
Well, no, he felt really bad about it. You could tell.
You think he was playing it?
Yeah, then he said, those ain't my people up there, man. I don't go up there. I'd stay down here. And I was like, all of a sudden he became a real person. He was like the meanest dude ever at first, but he was doing his job, you know. It was just a weird... He felt bad.
Were you blue, dude?
I felt bad.
He was definitely blue.
We were up there, and we felt bad that he was like looking at us like that, and then he knew that we knew that he knew. Anyway, it was kind of funny, but it the way he acted when we came back down made it all better, and it was funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I feel
Y'all
you.
were both just living rent free in each other's heads.
Yeah.
We were exactly, and then
And you had to see each other again. And you had enough time to think about it.
and it made up perfectly. Like he recognized that he didn't do it, and I recognized that I wasn't necessarily dressed appropriately, but hey,
You can come in, but you can have one beer, Moon, but you better get the fuck out of here.
if it was like 10 a night or 11 a night,
you wouldn't. Oh no.
no, and I wouldn't let myself in there. I mean, there's no dude. When you go up there, there's girls and stuff wearing like dresses you've never seen before. Like
Too short.
This the stuff that they
So, were
wear
they
in
just
Miami.
Were they sundress sillies?
Okay,
No,
hold on.
way beyond that. You can't even understand their
Right.
clothes.
I saw something in Fort
clothes-
Myers. I saw this girl walking down the street. There was 3 of them with a guy, but this she was wearing a skirt so short that I couldn't believe that I wasn't seeing anything.
That's everything in Miami.
I was like, what?
Dude, but there's other stuff
I
too.
couldn't believe it.
Like,
She was holding it together so well. I was like, wait a minute.
Dude.
She's just trying to fall
She
out.
just walked up steps and I'm on the bottom floor. I still
still
didn't see nothing.
The clothes, even the guys are wearing like they all kind
didn't
of wear the
happen,
same thing, they all have a gold chain and like their little thing. But
All right,
like,
Cobra Club music,
dude,
sorry.
it's the clothes down there are just. I don't know where you get them or buy them or anything. You've never seen anything like these around here. You never will.
Everybody's dressing like a Persian.
Every girl is dressed in a way that like you just can't believe that their butt's not hanging out or something.
Yeah, it's like,
you know,
how's
and
it
it's just-
happen?
They all do
Got
it.
tape on there or what's?
Yeah, I mean, their other clothes is like yoga pants that are see through and
Yep.
the tightest pants ever.
And
That's
that's
it.
like their
That's all they
regular.
have.
That's a day clothes or whatever. Yeah.
That's it.
thank
That's
you.
all they have. They wear that,
Yeah.
or they wear these fanciest dresses at Tuesday at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like
Miami sounds exhausting.
Well,
it's really cool as long as you don't go to the places that have like lines and stuff. Like I'm so not interested in those, but that's why we went. At 6 o'clock.
I want to go to that bar that you went to in like Tampa where you watch wrestling with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, so they moved. They left. That was only during COVID. Hulk and them never come anymore. But it's called Ringside. I mean, it's a really cool bar.
Hulk Hogan has his own bar that him and Jimmy Hart run and own, I should say. I don't know if they run it.
Well, that place during COVID, they ran whatever wrestling show they were running out of St. Pete,
right.
and they would go there every Monday night or whatever.
Well, that
whatever
was
night
that
it
was probably all the kids that were down at NXT too.
Yeah, I don't know. But
That's tight.
everyone, in Florida, like they built the NBA bubble. Like every sport went to Florida and just stayed there and did it.
that was the trashiest time in the NBA. Like they had that back wall full of cameras on people that were watching like via Zoom or.
I know.
Yeah.
We might as well have been in
WWE
some
did the
other
same thing,
planet.
too.
It looked like shit. It was so stupid.
Hated it. I hated it. I hated how everyone crapped on Florida
At
all
least
the
UFC
time, but
was
then
like,
the
send it,
NBA
like,
goes there.
Nobody's there. UFC was like, send it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Florida. I'm not a fan of the
UFC.
state.
I was like, bro.
You said that, and I think that you maybe have went to the wrong places. Dude, Miami has the most energy. Like you feel good walking around the streets because everyone is.
And you also feel like you want to get better about yourself a little bit.
Yeah, well, that and
That's how I felt in San Diego.
everybody is having a good time.
But why can't we set that precedent around here a little bit and be like,
There's no money, dude. They're all rich too.
No, I meant like get in shape. Like
yeah,
get
well,
better.
Well, that and
We
the sun
do.
shines every day down there. It doesn't shine every day.
yeah,
here.
it's just dude. Around here you got to go to.
They
well,
got to deal
you
with like
gotta
4 or
drive to
5
DC and
days
do
a
H-
year of maybe getting blown away by a hurricane, and the rest of the time it's party time.
Yeah. Well, that's why. I had to do something, and recently I told you about that Excel sheet
Yeah,
where I
like
planned
that.
out mine every single day,
Yep.
and it's cool because you could set in stone. This is what I have to do. This is what I do.
Do.
holding yourself accountable
And
too.
in this way, you have this much time, which it happened today. I was like, I came home. I was like, oh, I have this much time till 5 for myself.
Mm-hmm.
5 o'clock though, workout. And what I do, I worked out at 5 o'clock again.
Damn,
2 days
right
in a row.
at dinner time. Good for you, man.
2 days in a row. Haven't ate dinner because I ate breakfast, which was eggs. I'm skipping one meal every day, no matter. I don't know which one before if it's breakfast
Dude,
or dinner.
I never eat 3 meals a day. Never.
I want to get back to that because I didn't used to.
You just don't need it.
You only got to eat when you're hungry.
That's how it should be.
You only have to
You
eat
should just eat when you're hungry. And that's why I keep hard-boiled eggs on deck.
Yeah, but sometimes when you're hungry, it's fake hungry, and you don't really need to eat.
It's true.
You can go way longer most of the time.
Well, yeah. Like you have a couple cocktails. You're like, I'm fucking hungry.
Bro, you weren't about to say you hate hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, dude. They fucking suck.
They don't suck.
They suck.
Can I make you one?
A
No,
little
they
bit of
smell.
salt.
They
so
smell and
good.
taste like farts. I don't want it.
Nah, dude. Listen. When that water's boiling, 7 minutes. That's it.
I don't care I don't care how you make them. They
Don't
suck.
go any longer. No. They don't suck. That little
Does it
bit.
make 'em
that
taste any
little bit-
different?
No, it does. The goo does make it taste better.
I used to eat hard-boiled eggs as a child.
Yeah.
And then one time I grew up and stopped eating
a
them.
long time ago, I ate something and didn't like it.
No, I used to love
They're
them.
not olives, dog.
No, I used to love them. I used to love them.
Olives are trash.
Olives are trash.
I mean, they're Skid
A
Row
little
grapes.
bit of olive juice in a martini, good. The
If you
rest
want a
of
little
it,
salty, briny, sure.
But
I
I'll
don't
make
even know
you.
what that tastes like. Whatever
I'll
you're
make
saying.
you a nice
You never had 'em?
martini.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
black
but, like,
olives are trash.
The worst shit
They're just
in the world.
they're rotten green olives.
Is that what they are?
Yes,
No,
they're
they're not.
overripe green olives. Yes, they are,
This is the best way to describe it. They're Skid Row grapes.
dude.
Skid Row.
And like kids love olives. I've never met a.
No, that's not true. That's when I discovered my hatred for them.
I've never met a 3-year-old that doesn't like olives.
Bro, I could punch whoever came up with that shit. I promise.
My nephew and nieces
Olive
and Vinny's
oil?
kids,
Silly.
Olive
they'll
oil is
walk
great.
around with them little
That's from olives?
big olives.
Yeah, why are we not using all the olives for just the oil?
Bro,
we don't need them.
funny story.
I don't even use olive oil anymore. It's
I used
trash.
to
No, it's not trash.
Dude, listen.
It's good drizzled. It's good drizzled. But if you're cooking with it, you don't need to cook with avocado oil.
Look,
Better.
We got it.
It's got a higher burning point.
olive oil yesterday. The funniest story. Felix hadn't pooped in 5 days, probably, right? Always complaining
Dude,
about.
he shit last week in the tub.
I know. That was after a long bout. He's going through these bouts because he had one bad experience where it
Yeah.
hurt. It hurt really
So
bad.
he's holding
Yeah,
it.
the airport.
Yes, so I think he's holding it, and then
Oh,
because they were bad, they were
no.
heavy and they were dry.
You better give him a little bit of
Dude, we do everything: orange juice, water, tons of water. Like he does everything, but he holds it.
Senecot.
Senecot.
We
yeah.
gave him a laxative.
Yeah,
2.
Senecot.
He still didn't poop.
Wow,
He somehow held it through all of that.
Senecot.
dude.
You can't.
Senecot will make a grown man.
Yeah.
Give him a couple drops of
I took
magnesium
some-
citrate.
So, well, hold on. This is a story.
He'll
After
he
all
will be
that,
holding
everyone's
that.
like, we can't get him to poop. He didn't poop today. I'm like, I pick him up. He didn't poop today. Okay.
Maybe he's ready to go on the toilet.
I take him home, and we're in the kitchen, dude. And I say, "Come on." And he stands in front of me. I don't. Okay, so basically, I don't have petroleum jelly. I don't have Vaseline. I don't have 2 of those things. But I pull his pants down, dude. Right in front. He's like, "What's going on?" Like,
Oh,
he's
no.
facing away from me.
You wanted to do
I
this
pulled his
last
pants
time.
down a
Did you
little.
put?
Yep,
Did you?
I did.
Did you put?
I put olive oil all over his butthole. Yep.
How about you? Maybe coconut oil?
I'll put olive oil.
I mean, coconut.
I didn't have coconut oil. But I just put olive oil in his butthole. I swear to God, 5 to 10 minutes later, he came back in and he had shit his pants. It smelled like the worst thing ever, but made his life a little bit
Dude,
easier.
all natural. Dude, you're like a little shaman over here, just
Dude,
healing people
it was
with
just olive
regular.
oil. It was dumb.
Dude, that's why we don't even need these stupid medicines. You can do it with regular stuff.
Dude, that shit greased right out. He's like he couldn't even hold on to it. Like, yeah,
It
now,
probably went in there and softened some stuff up too.
I
Somehow.
don't know.
You
I
Who knows?
didn't do the push. I
I
do
know,
when
but
I
it
wipe.
generated through the skin or
But
something.
I
you know?
definitely I was like to where he was like, bro. He was like, well, because he kept running around, right? This is
Yeah.
his thing. He's like putting it off, right? He's like, he's running with shit. He's acting like he's like scared or something's weird. I'm like, dude, you have to shit.
Yeah.
Just go shit. Every time the turd was like poking or something, he would just run so it would go away. That's his thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I noticed. I'm like, why are you running?
I thought when you run it, like shakes it out, makes it come out more. But
Well, exercise should make it come out, but
well,
no.
we put like
Anyways, olive oil
when
is
like
great.
diaper ration stuff, we always use the coconut oil. Coconut. Am I saying that?
I'm sure I
Is it
could have
coconut?
found something better. I'm just saying olive oil was what I went for. I was
Yeah,
like,
hey,
that'll grease it
made
right
him
up.
shit.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, came right
Could have
out.
got some WD-40 and squared it in there.
I mean, at that point,
It's
That'll
just fish.
loosen what hurts
It's just fish oil,
I
really.
gave the old lazy Susan a spin and grab something.
Come on, big money.
Water
Yeah.
dispersant number 40. You know that's what it means?
No.
It was just the 40th version of it.
Oh.
And it's just water dispersant. And, it just pushes
WD-40.
water away.
What? Oh, WD-40. Oh,
WD-40.
which
Wait.
is what a weird
Major Tuddy.
thing. Like literally the worst.
my
I'll have the
mom-
worst clients in the world and go and like they just.
My
Okay.
mom laughs. She said she hasn't laughed this so hard in a long time with how mad you were about Major Tuddy.
Dude, is she mad too?
No. Because it's a
so
mascot.
stupid. It's so stupid, dude.
Dude, you can get mad about mascots.
I like Major Tuddy.
Thank you for laughing, Lori. Thank you for laughing, Lori.
She watched it twice. She said, I had to rewind it. I've never seen anybody so mad about nothing that matters like that.
I mean, no,
It matters to me.
No. It's a trash. It's the worst. I mean, think about the Raiders. Think about
Do you want to have the worst mascot in all of sports? Because
They don't.
that's what they're going for.
Tuddy.
Little Tuddy. Major Tuddy.
Major Tuddy.
Major Tuddy. He got
I
a
like-
tummy ache.
He's shaking his little corkscrew tail.
I like Major Tuddy.
Pull his tail. It's like.
They should make a big tough one now, and he can be like the little gay brother.
Yeah, they should play a snort throughout the entire stadium.
We can't just be a little brother.
Like they scored a
Well,
touchdown.
Major Tuddy?
Jake. They play. You know,
I
remember
guess he
the.
could be a baby little brother.
Remember
All right.
the- I don't know,
So
you remember-
what do you make? Lieutenant Commander Big Dick? Like,
I mean, that's better.
Big dick's back in town.
Yeah. You remember the big fart with reverb?
Yeah.
They should make a snort with. Wow. How did you just do that? What did you just do?
That was a space
What
fart.
the fuck was that?
Dude, somehow he got the reverb. I don't know how.
I can't even do it.
No.
You probably couldn't even do it again. Anyways, they should do a snort like with the reverb you just did somehow, and just hit the stadium one time when they score a touchdown. It's like,
And instead of setting up fireworks, set up fireworks is like a big puff of clouds. Like
bacon strips.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was literally just about to say bacon scented air.
Yeah, just bacon strips chucking. Yeah, and then Major
like
Tuddy comes out. And,
I like how they're suing. The people are suing over Major Tuddy.
who's that?
The hogs. The guys that used to dress like women in dresses.
No.
They're
Fuck
suing
you
for
all.
likeness.
That's trash. That's trash.
They're suing for likeness, which is hilarious.
Well,
Bro,
okay.
how much did they how much
Here's the thing: no matter what the Washington Commanders do to try to like repair any kind of like relations with the community,
Should've left it.
they get shit on, dude.
Good.
Because
Fuck
they
'em.
make bad decisions over and over and over and over.
So how
He won't
strong-
be-
if
here's
it
the
was
thing.
gone by now,
He
he would have forgot about it.
He won't be the owner of the team come next year. You guys are good. It's fine.
I
but
don't, dude, I don't think he makes any of these decisions. He just
The next owner should just be like, we're called the Redskins. Just be done.
And deal
that will
fucking
not
with it.
happen. But I would
Who's
love.
fighting? Who cares? What person cares?
Dude, the next person that's going to buy it's going to
tribe?
be the same, way woker than
No,
anyone
not
Snyder.
even them.
It's going to be, dude.
It's gonna
he
be
said the tribe. Literally, that guy is the logo, and he's
There's a billion tribes for one.
well, the guy that sat there for the logo for them to draw loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, that we know.
I talked to the owner of my company
I was like, he
who
loves it. Look at him.
is from an Indian tribe in Maine. And I asked him, he's a Redskins fan. And I was like, was it offensive? He's like, I don't know. I never really thought about it, but he said like a lot of the young kids are like thinking about it and they're like, they don't like it. But it's like they're missing all the history. They're
they're
missing
also still young.
all the context.
They're
missing,
also still young.
And
What
we
were you
don't
embarrassed?
let 18-year-olds make
You were
decisions.
embarrassed by
'cause
your
they're
own
stupid.
parents when you were that
Yes,
age.
yeah.
true.
What are you talking about?
You
You're
don't-
embarrassed.
If you
Shots
have
kind
no,
of got rid of the Brave logo, didn't they?
I don't
A
know.
while ago. I think they got
It's
rid
so
of them.
funny because they are literally erasing themselves out of everywhere.
Exactly.
Now
Like,
it's just like a C and a spearhead, isn't it?
Think about the
I-
Land O'Lakes.
I don't
butter.
know.
Literally gone. It's just a landscape now.
She's gone?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they got rid of her a long time
It's
ago.
just a landscape
Oh,
with
man.
No Indians allowed. It's like, dude,
They're
you're
erasing
erasing a
them.
culture. Like we understand.
There was shit that happened.
people
yeah.
that yes, and it's been, I don't know if it's been atoned for or not. It's been tried for as best as any culture that's ever been taken over.
ever in
has
the
ever been
existence
given.
of
Yeah.
societies.
Like you've gotten
we gave them their own land and not taxable, and they can make as much money as they
Yeah,
want
like
in these casinos. It's like just because you guys are there's an alcoholic problem and drug problem on there, which there is. It's
it
an
sucks,
epidemic
but
in there.
that's a lot nicer than killing everybody.
True.
You know, wiping them off the face of the earth.
So-
And now we are honoring them with our mascots and stuff.
What's stopping them from building cities there inside of that land, building up?
Well,
you know,
honestly, handouts. It's the same thing that
what do
happens
you mean? No, explain that.
when you give somebody money just enough to let them buy their booze and their cigarettes and have a little house, dude, it's
Do you
very
think the
hard.
higher ups there are not? They're just kind of keeping everyone
Yeah,
else at bay.
yeah.
Exactly. They're
yeah,
sharing the
dude.
wealth.
There's a hierarchy on those reservations.
Exactly. So it's not
Sure.
even. It's not. You're setting them up for success, but it's like they're not sharing that
That's why
success.
the
we
whole state of
stopped-
Alaska is basically one big reservation.
If
I
you
mean,
stop giving them anything, they'd figure it out.
It's the
too.
same thing with the cobalt mines, where it's like they have.
I listened to that. That was
Listen,
terrible.
dude. I know. And think about
That was
Amanda was
terrible.
like literally like, I don't even want a Tesla anymore. I'm like, well, you just told me that on your iPhone, so. But no,
oh,
seriously.
is that like to where the people are been like on top of
which
each
is
other?
tons of kids like
Yeah.
just
And it's like happening right now. Yeah.
for batteries, for rechargeable batteries. It's like we can't win in the world. What is wrong? Anyways, in Africa, they're set up for success, as in like it's cobalt mine. Do it right, set everybody up. You could succeed, but it's like these higher ups, as they've been doing for years, decades, centuries in Africa.
Yeah.
They just don't let the bottom guy win.
No.
They don't care about the bottom guy at all. They hoard money. They don't care.
Including the Africans.
Yep.
Yeah, like it's I mean, it's crazy.
Do you know
They
that a
don't take care
lot
of
of North Korean United States money is laundered through Africa?
A lot of North
North
Korean,
Korean,
United
United
States
States
money.
money.
Okay, like American, like dollars, U.S.
Yes.
dollars.
To North Korea.
because I watched this thing and it's like, well, how does North Korea even have
Money.
money?
Yes.
Well, dude, they trade.
It's
They
things, right?
trade. They trade with all kinds of people, just
Right,
not
but-
the U.S. and other.
Right, but how do they have anything that's worth a fuck? Is my point.
Russia's about to go through Iran to I just saw something today. It was it's not Iran. It's somebody they were going to use as
An
a
intermediary or something.
yes, to bypass all of Europe.
Sanctions.
basically.
Yeah, dude, they've been doing that. I mean, that's kind of what I'll be
It's basically
looking
blocking
at when
them
I'm
out,
over
which is pretty
neighbors.
crazy.
Yeah.
You just give me a second. I'll tell you exactly.
Dude,
So, go ahead. Go ahead.
They have to get around sanctions. So they
Yes,
they buy
exactly.
they're buying like oil from other people who got it from other people who eventually got it from Iran and all this kind of stuff. And they take
Right.
ships out in the middle of the ocean. They meet up. They transfer the fuel, and then
Right.
dude, everything happens on the high seas. Like everything. That's how the world moves.
Makes sense.
But if you want to get around sanctions, and you still need your oil. Yeah. You still sell to people. You just try to hide it
Apparently,
best you can.
Apparently, the Ukraine made some good advances on the Eastern Front last few days.
There's still a war there.
Yeah, apparently.
It's just like,
Did you guys see that meme? It was like, did you post that? Where it's like, can you claim this guy on your taxes this year? And it was the president of the Ukraine.
Mike said now.
There it is.
Okay.
Russia and Iran are working on a new shipping corridor that cuts Europe and its sanctions out of the picture and are looking to partner with India, which has kept its distance from the Western-led isolation campaign against the two countries. So that's
India is like our friend, and we
India
need
just
them.
does what's good for India
Which is-
in
they
the
should.
Which they
times.
should. That's what everyone should do, right?
Yeah.
They
So-
should, yeah. I don't know why we're sanctioning Russia, to be honest.
But India could get hit with sanctions too, because
I know.
they
Hold on.
are customers of ours.
I don't know why we're sanctioning Russia.
I don't know.
I wanna hear
I don't
more,
know how
that's
they
all.
work, bro.
So one of my buddies I was going to have on here one day, but he kind of flaked out. He got a little nervous about
Well, tell him the most listened to episode of ours is your buddy, the military.
Pat Kelly, yeah.
Pat Kelly, yeah.
He knows him. They're friends
It's
too.
almost 1,000.
Well, he works for one of the oil majors, and like when
yeah.
when they sanction a country that buys a bunch of our oil too, like it hurts us. It hurts random people all throughout the world. And like meanwhile, Russia just figures out a way to get around it, and like figured out. While meanwhile, like somebody working at Shell or Exxon or someone like that is like they get hurt over it. It's terrible.
I want to work on one of those rigs for like a week.
You should watch Deepwater Horizon if you get a chance.
I know
It's
the
a worthy
story.
movie. It's a worthy movie.
I know the story.
Wahlberg.
I've watched
Mark
I've
Wahlberg,
watched the
yeah.
real like documentary about it, but I watched the movie.
Isn't it funny how like a star will kind of ruin a movie? Actually, like he's a great actor. Don't get me
He's one
wrong,
of those
but like,
guys.
I have never like watched it. Literally, probably because it just felt like
I
a
do
cheesy
like
movie that Mark Wahlberg's
Yeah,
in.
I do like Mark Wahlberg,
do I.
but there is a fire scene on that's very realistic.
Huh.
Like it's just cool.
Like Backdraft back in the day. Remember
Yeah.
Backdraft?
Oh, the Ray Liotta, rest in peace.
that was a good movie,
Rip
dude.
Ray
He
Liotta.
died?
Oh, he's been dead.
That movie like terrified me as a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
was
same thing. That was one that terrified me about a real thing that could happen. And then another one was Outbreak
Oh, dude,
with the monkeys.
I loved
never saw that
that was a
Outbreak.
great movie.
When
Dude,
they're in the movie,
popcorn.
and he's in the movie and he coughs and you can watch the shit just spread.
tell you
That was my first joke in public that landed perfectly.
can't believe you remember that
Yep.
first show.
That guy like dies and like he spills the popcorn everywhere, like all over his chest and everything. And I was like, "Hey, popcorn on me!" And then everyone laughed because I was like fucking 7.
Dude, you
I
know
was
what,
7.
You
Give
know
me a
what
break.
movie kind of messed me up a little bit? Obviously, I was too young to watch it because I thought it was like it bothered me. Tremors, dude.
With Reba.
That got you. It was
A
on
little
TV.
bit.
There was commercials.
Yeah, dude, that movie
Yeah.
was always on TV because those monsters
why I
were
saw it.
so rubber
I
and
wasn't
so
watching
fake.
movies that weren't on TV. We
And
watched
Commando.
It was Die Hard, Predator,
Yep.
Tremors,
Predator,
The
Commando.
Fly, and Missing in Action 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Best
And
double
and
feature.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That was before-
Kickboxer. What's it called?
Double.
The kick.
What was the one where he?
Kickboxer?
What was the one where he played his twin? They were twins.
Double Claude.
I don't know. That
Double
wasn't on
Claw.
Fox. I'm talking about double features.
Double Impact.
Double Impact.
Yeah.
This is
Yep.
before. This is before Fox figured out that they could make a killing off of the NFL,
Right.
which they did, and they changed the game on it. That's where all
I
these
literally
good
had a night
characters.
after church where I was like, Adam, come on, we're watching this Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. And he was like, yes. And he asked his mom, and she was like, no. He was like, no. Can't go. I was like, all right, cool. See you later. I'm going to watch it. Dude, talk about renting movies back then. Like, we were watching at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That was the
Dude,
night.
I
the
loved
night of
Family
sex.
Movie Night.
Well, Adam has been sending us a few memes. He sends me and Mike a lot of stuff,
Oh, really?
and some of it's been funny. That one he sent today with his
It was
girlfriend
good.
talking about the
It
deer.
was good.
At first, I was like, I know that girl. And then I was like, oh, that's Adam
It's him
talking.
filming it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like a meme you would see, or not a meme, a thing,
a video you
a
would see
reel.
like on TikTok or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Right.
It was
Yeah,
good.
that's kind of funny.
He was arguing with her. He was arguing with her because she didn't believe that the male deers would lose their antlers and then grow them back every single year. She was like, no, they just shed and then she's like, what? Oh, they grow 12 point, 13 point this year? And he was just like, yes, that's exactly what happens. And it was pretty funny, actually. It was good because she was like hardcore, like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like,
no
they
chance.
don't lose their antlers.
So maybe we'll put it on here.
Their antlers don't fall off.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. The velvet shit peels off, but their antlers, you can't lose antlers, honey.
It's called shedding.
No.
Yeah, they shed.
No.
Do you think their antlers stay on the whole year?
If there's a 10, 12 foot buck, those big antlers just don't come off. You just can't grow them in a month.
No, it's not a month. It's actually like 6, 7 months.
Yeah. Do they come back bigger?
They start growing back.
Do they come back bigger?
The next year, yeah.
So if you're an 8 point this year, next year you'll be a 9 point?
It could be a 9 or a 10 or
I don't believe it.
Or 11.
You can't grow bones out of your head like that.
that quick.
They're bones.
So deer, whitetails don't shed.
Not their horns.
Are you sure? How sure are you?
Positive.
Okay.
Like positive. Their fur might fall off, but not their...
It was pretty funny.
Adam,
I don't know.
He deserved it. He made it. He had a good video.
I don't know if
there.
he posted it anywhere.
He posted on YouTube. What do you mean?
Yeah, it was on YouTube. You're right.
Yeah.
What channel was that on?
His channel.
Huh.
His thing to follow
That's
us.
something that needs to go on,
People
like-
have to have channels to follow us on YouTube.
They do?
They have
Yes.
to have an account.
You don't have to have a channel.
It's a channel.
Yeah.
Having an account is a channel.
Yes, I
Right.
posted
Yeah.
stuff.
I've loaded a couple of videos before.
Yeah,
So.
it's not. Yeah.
I loaded one video, and it was the highlight tape of the 2006 Merchant Marine Academy football.
my
And you can't even watch it. Like the format's not supported or something. It's so stupid. I literally loaded it
Posted a
15
couple
years
music
ago.
videos that I made or whatever.
Yeah, it's a good video now.
There was something with what was it? It was Turkey, and
Turkey.
Constantinople.
it was Turkey and somebody else. Their ships met, and they were like firing at each other.
Really?
Oh shit!
It was Turkey and
A lot of stuff's going on in the Black Sea area right
dude,
now.
it's crazy.
I'm
over
going
there.
out
And
there,
the
dude.
Baltic
Next
Islands?
couple weeks from now
My
to do just
brother-in-law,
this.
my brother-in-law is over there.
A lot going on.
It's crazy. It's not good.
No.
Hold on, I'll tell you exactly what it was.
It's just, you know, it's just stuff's always happening. I started watching that Jack Ryan show. That's what I started watching
Like that?
last night.
How is that? I thought about
it.
it's
Kind
on-
of
it's
reminds
on
me of
Am-
what you were saying
It's
about
on Amazon Prime.
yeah, of like recruit, like you know.
That's a real show. I'm telling. The Recruit's fine, but it gets cheesy and kind of comedy.
This one's
It's
kind of
not-
cheaty. It's not comedic,
No,
but
it's different. It's way
season
different.
1 I think was pretty tight, and then they get right into it. I'll just say that they get right into the action. This season 3 is literally Ukraine and Russia.
No shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like exactly what's going on, sort of. And they just made a show about it.
Oh, you know what was weird? I saw, this is one story I saw, was the founder of Russia's Wagner Group, which is a pretty scary group,
Yeah.
released the first set of former convicts who had served out their contracts in Ukraine and urged them to avoid temptation to kill when back in civilian life. So it was prisoners that they took out to put in war.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that in Russia. Took them out of Russian prison and said, go serve time in Ukraine
Yeah.
and you're free afterwards. So they served out their time and they just released 40 guys
Well,
back
they've been
into
there for almost a year, bro.
Exactly. They served out their time.
Wasn't it February?
It was a long time, dude. But like
I would do that. If I was in prison for a long time.
think about
If I had the
us-
choice.
Fucking ain't
Think
right.
about us
Go to war.
grabbing. Of course you would. Think about us grabbing like I don't know, 40 terrible convicts
hardened-
in our in our prison system
they're-
and say go serve. They would be a fucking embarrassment out there. They would be terrible.
They wouldn't
Yeah.
listen.
no, they'd be like,
I wouldn't be
"Fuck, I'm
anywhere
killing
near them. I
everybody."
wouldn't be anywhere near them.
Fuck Russia, God, and China. Fuck both of them.
Yeah, but
How about that?
we don't need to sanction them because they ain't got nothing to do with us.
Both of them just don't care. And Ukraine, it's just, I don't know. I'm tired of both of them. I'm tired of all that shit deciding like what might happen in my future.
Did you see that guy on
You know what I'm saying?
Rogan?
With my fucking kid. Them having this altercation over fucking land.
That's why we're getting involved in it for no reason. Like, what do we?
I'm just exactly. I'm like, why?
Your kid wouldn't have to be involved. Our idiot
Because
leaders
somebody else's kids are involved because of Russia. You know what I'm saying? Ukraine, like their kids are
We
involved.
haven't committed troops yet, which I'm
And I
happy
get
about.
that.
But
We don't need boots on the ground.
we don't need to
Russia,
send
It's
them a
not gonna.
dollar.
It's not gonna happen.
So what is the main?
I'm with Russia on this, dude.
Oh, hold on. So explain quickly.
It's
More.
been a while since I thought this through, but like they're literally taking back their own stuff. They are.
Jake.
They are. And dude,
It's people that separated. I thought
the
it's like
US,
if the South separated from here.
dude, Crimea,
And we're like-
Crimea literally voted to go back to Russia several years ago, and Russia said no. That Putin said no, that will cause too much of a problem. They voted in a referendum to just join back to Russia, and Russia said no, we don't want to cause a stink with NATO and everybody else.
Okay,
And then they took it back over.
and they're like,
because-
hey, we want it.
well, because
now.
NATO's on their doorstep, dude, and they like
So we
NATO,
could've had it regular
NATO,
way.
aka the USA, is doing things that provoke these responses, and it's taken years. And Putin said, "I'm going to do this eventually if you guys keep pushing us," and they kept doing it. And Russia finally said, "Okay, well, that's enough." And guess what? We have done nothing except give Ukraine money.
crazy amounts.
Like,
of
I'm
money.
not with Russia. I
All
don't
that
want there
money
to be a
could
war,
definitely have done
but
some pretty, done some good here.
they're not trying to take
Oh,
over
yeah.
Ukraine. You know what I mean? They're just trying to just make a point and back everyone off of them.
Yeah,
you know?
well, back up.
They feel like there is a coordinated attack against them.
That's what they feel
coming
like.
from all, and there is. I mean, there is financially for sure, but you know they're just responding. You know, I don't think Putin's sick in the head and all that stuff they say. I just think,
Well, I thought it was more so like he doesn't want UN being right on his doorstep and having all those missiles set up there, which was a whole missile
I mean,
system.
would
that
you
UN
want a bunch of Russian missiles just in
No.
in
Other way, UN.
Canada? It's NATO, but it's their U.S. You know,
No, I know, but it's them setting up missile systems in Ukraine because they're a NATO country, and Russia doesn't want them building anything there like that.
yeah, yeah,
And that's why they're like, nope.
yeah.
So,
Ukraine's kind of just being a whore in all this, in my opinion. They're just literally whoring out.
well, not the people, and that's what sucks.
Yeah,
you know
the
what I'm
people
saying?
are just trying to live
It's
life.
like everybody, pretty much everybody just wants to fucking live life, live it out, and then spend our time here, work, whatever we got to do.
You know who gets paid when there's a war? Central bankers, dude. The people that print the money.
Nobody else.
If you look at how the
this is what I've never understood about like war-torn countries. Okay, say the three of us lived in the Ukraine.
Mhm.
Okay, and they're fighting constantly. Do you get up in the morning and have a cup of coffee and go to work?
yeah,
have coffee, bro.
absolutely.
Like, that's not like.
the
Yeah,
other people.
yeah, life goes on.
Like, do you like? They're fighting.
We've been at war. We've been at war
but,
for
like,
20 years. Did it change your life at all? Really? Not
Not
the
here.
war wasn't here.
That's what I'm
but,
saying.
you
We don't
know.
live in a war-torn country.
Yeah,
like,
once it's here.
do you catch the fucking L bus and go to work? Like, I don't.
Yeah,
Like, that's so crazy to me.
yeah. You do.
Even though work's been demolished
Right.
by a
There's,
missile.
like there's just fucking. There's
Life
bloodshed
goes on.
6 miles away, but you got to go
The
to work.
economy's doing what it's doing, and no, I mean you're not on the front, dude. They evacuate. They go to Poland. They
know
go to wherever.
when.
But like these cities that are like Kiev's fine. You know, it's fine.
Fine.
It is. It's functioning just like a normal city, really. I mean, I don't know.
I think it's I don't know. We don't know what it's like to have someone. You know, it would be pretty.
That's the glory of the Merchant Marine. We take our fight elsewhere. We carry our army can go anywhere because we have ships everywhere. You know,
I'm just saying it would be crazy to have another country here, as in like not. I mean, we have them.
Just
flooding.
imagine if somebody floated
we
up
have
the
them-
bay and tried to take over Baltimore, and we're down here like, gotta go to work.
it's all happened.
Well, I'm saying like we clearly have people flooding in from the south.
We are at war. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, that's not them rolling in with tanks and rolling in with their stuff being like, this is ours. You know, like, that would be a crazy experience. I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's like,
Being like-
you've seen Red Dawn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like,
so crazy.
so used to the U.S. being so strong and this is ours. And I'm sure every country thinks, like, you know, this is my country. We're so strong. And suddenly it's not getting bombarded, which they've held on pretty well.
That's why it's. I mean, like, if you say you lived in Italy.
Yeah.
Do you want your country, like your country is under attack from other people for sure, like random other countries that don't like you or just are trying to subvert you or whatever.
Right.
You got to have a military. You got to have something to defend your people. It all goes back to like your people. You know, it's just what it goes back to.
What do you
America.
mean, you people?
I mean, like your people that share your values and stuff like
I know
that.
what you meant.
You know,
Well-
the original, like your.
I'm saying if if I really do want to dismantle U.S., it's just so easy to just be like leak people in. And I'm not talking about Mexico. I'm just talking about anybody.
Yeah.
Leaking people in and just being like the long game. The long game.
Well,
Get them in there.
We're like towards the end of that long game. It's been happening.
I know.
And it's
That's what I'm saying.
just
Like,
look
it's
around.
clearly happening.
Our culture has changed.
And it's like, it's bad for us to say something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, be wary.
The reason is because
be alert. That's all.
They changed our culture right out from underneath of us.
Why can't you be alert and be like, hey, shit's going on?
Right.
A little weird. I'm tired of everyone living life like it's like, you know, everything's okay all the time. It's not. Like, the world's pretty
Not even
fucked right now.
close.
It's super, yeah. And when
The world's pretty fucked.
And when you take a good look at it, like say you are privileged to get some different information,
Yeah.
and you see like what's really going on and the attacks that are happening around the clock. It is like there's bad people out there. Like I had a family member that was really really thought that, you know, the Taliban and stuff like that was just fake, you know, like it wasn't real and we were over there just spending money. Yeah. And I was like, no, these people are really evil. Like they go into towns and
they get shadow suppliers and
like, if there's a woman there that has like a school book, they kill them.
Yeah.
And they kill the daughter in front of the mom and then they kill the mom. Like the worst stuff ever these people do. So like there's bad people out there. There's always been evil.
There's always been bad people.
Yeah.
Because I'm reading this book I bought.
Demon Copperhead?
It's a book that you guys it's a book that you guys would hate. It's called
why would I hate it?
Oh, give me a second. So it's called Murder Maps. Or map murders or something like that. So it's from 1811 to 1911, and it's about murders.
Okay.
It's about murders. Mostly they were in the UK, and they'll show you on the map where at in the UK city. And there was a few where they fled to America to try to like run from their murders, whatever. Blah blah blah. So it's these stories that take up probably a page or two, maybe at the most, with pictures. I mean, they have Jack the Ripper in there. I don't know if you've ever seen the victim pictures because they used to take.
He lured prostitutes into corners,
dark
right?
alleys
And then
and
like,
shit,
And
yeah.
you know, they think they kind of knew who it was, and it was like a barber. And it makes a lot of sense with his sharp ass blade.
Yeah, Barber of Seville.
Yeah, and there's a few thoughts of I don't know all that, but anyways, it's a book that's just full of like these stories where, wow, it was so easy to kill people back then. Is what I'm saying.
Oh my God, they didn't have any kind of forensic evidence,
dude,
or
anybody that felt like you should die that day, you're gonna die.
if nobody was around, you got away with it.
And so there was a thing that started in India.
Oh crikey, there's a dead body right here.
I know. And so in India, yeah. Oh shit, what do we do about that? They actually did.
Oh well, tea
The
time.
thing is, if it made sense that you killed them in any way, you were guilty, which is crazy.
yeah.
So many innocent people probably went to jail.
My God.
They actually had, and you will never believe this. It's called the beryllium, or it's called the something chart, where it's a full chart of features. I'm talking like widow's peaks, eyebrows, weird jaw structures,
murderous features.
and they're like, these are people that would murder people. Like, these are the styles.
Oh wow.
Think
and you're
about
like,
how
dang
crazy
it.
that
you
is.
Look in the mirror and you're like, oh boy.
Just little features.
Yeah.
Like, this is what your guy would probably look like.
This guy is.
And so cops had this hanging up in their
Oh
precincts.
shit, that's tight.
And this was before fingerprints and stuff like that. So fingerprints started in India. And India, they did that because of contracts. It was a way to validate them, to make sure they weren't fraudulent, was fingerprints. And so they tried to bring that to the UK, and the cops were like, nah, we got a system.
Yeah.
That piece of shit with the faces and all that stuff. Instead of fingerprints. That tells you how dirty they probably were.
He looks like a bad bloke.
Think about how bad you got to be like, fingerprints? Nah.
They just get paid
Real evidence
to go.
Nah, we'd do facial features.
I was
He
thinking about
looks
being
like
like
he
a
killed somebody.
patsy. Like whoever did the killing, let's just say they were connected in any way.
Yep.
They just provide a person to arrest, and they tell the cops, like, here's 50
I
grand.
saw him doing this.
Yes, go arrest this guy.
They are literally done.
Yeah.
There's no shot. It just saying I saw them near this or whatever. Now there was some cool stories where like actual detective work was done, and it made sense. That was definitely the person, and then they confessed.
Right.
But there was a few stories where like the books like,
That's why like
they probably got it wrong.
Our system is like pretty good. You got to have a motive.
decent.
You got to have an eyewitness. Generally,
usually
you
someone
got to
connected.
have like some, I don't know, some other evidence. Usually, but there's been a lot of wrongfully.
It's
Accused-
the hard
accused here,
ones
too.
are usually the random ones. It's always the random ones, and that are
Dude.
clean and good. There's definitely serial killers out there right now that have killed plenty of people.
and still get away. You could kill a person as recently as like 95 and get completely away with it.
yeah.
You know, but even now today, you can definitely still do it. I think.
You could do it with, like I said,
What's that?
Make an ice pick that melts.
Oh yeah.
Icicle.
An icicle, you jam it through their
That's,
eye and it melts away.
Doesn't that happen in Basic Instinct, or is that the ice
one of
pick?
those movies.
It's
Does it
the
have
ice
in a movie?
pick.
I've always thought that. I'm like, dude. Oh, it was Die Hard 2. In
Wasn't
the
it?
ice. It was in the snow.
It's the perfect movie.
Yep.
Or it's the perfect murder weapon.
Yep. He did it in the snow outside the church. That's where I got it from.
Yeah, because you're supposed to have a murder weapon too,
Yeah,
right?
and he jammed it. He got like an icicle, or maybe I just thought
Yeah,
that.
no weapon, no murder. I mean,
No
I could
body,
be
no
actually-
body, no murder.
true.
I could actually be totally wrong, but his fingerprints will be all over the body. But anyways, if you just jam that ice, done.
How are we looking?
Anyways,
okay.
no, we're done. But people are wicked, and I'm tired of people like being so like they got blinders on with like social media and like certain things where like there's literally social media like people like venting out like or vetting out videos and pictures all day from evil people.
Yeah.
Just so you can have like an experience online that's already bullshit.
Right.
It's literally ads every 2 posts.
Doesn't reflect reality.
Nothing's good on there. It's just, this is so much better than, just us three talking here is so much better than any experience I've had online.
Well, there's a reason.
Ever.
There's a reason our TikTok is different than the Chinese TikTok. Have you guys?
Yep.
You guys know
They
that?
block things over there. Yep.
all of the TikTok is age restricted in China because it is a Chinese company.
Yeah, and it like turns off at night or something.
And all the stuff that kids see is like science experiments. And
Yeah,
like
dude,
smart
we
things.
think that, but then people are retards too, man.
I understand
Chinese
that.
are so stupid. They
Everyone's
just copy
retarded,
everything.
man. There's so many
everybody-
They
retarded.
copy everything we have.
Everybody here has full autonomy to look at whatever on TikTok.
Not really.
Their shit is filtered.
But yeah, you can look at what's on there, but they
Right.
take off the gun thing.
What,
Did you
know,
see
Yeah,
that
a bunch
guy
of
on
Genghis
Rogan?
Khan little
I know we're almost done,
NPCs.
but did you see that guy on
Yeah, we're
Rogan
done.
that said 10 years China will be gone?
Dominant?
No,
Oh,
gone.
gone.
Done.
Why?
He has all kinds of reasons. He has a lot of
Who was
BS
it?
reason. He was on Rogan real recently after Dave Portnoy. He's been saying this stuff for years, and he's a very like liberal guy, but
right.
like basically,
the Stavi
ahead.
interview was great.
Well, I'm proud of my boy.
Stavi was good.
He's
Was he?
killing it on every but go
I
ahead.
listened to the Portnoy one. I was kind of like, eh.
It was just kind of.
They were both afraid to say
I'm over
anything.
Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
I'm over
I love
it.
Dave Portnoy when
No.
he's doing his thing.
No, listen.
When
Joe
he's-
Rogan was in the pocket where he kind of stays until
Yeah.
someone pulls him out in a certain way.
Yeah.
He never pulled him out. So
That's
Joe Rogan
true.
was on autopilot, like
Yeah.
basically with that whole interview.
Like half the time they were talking about UFC stuff where Joe was
Yeah.
just into it.
He
and
was.
s-
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
exactly. He was-
where Justin Gaethje like threatened fucking Portnoy and shit.
Oh, my boy Andrew Santino was just on Whiskey Ginger. I love that podcast.
yeah.
He's a great interviewer, dude, and he's also with Bad Friends, which is another funny ass podcast, dude. I love those two. Mike Baker,
No,
CIA.
no, that guy's on way too much.
He is on.
I'm done with that guy.
Twice a year or something like that. Peter Zeihan,
Yeah, maybe.
the geopolitical
yeah.
strategist,
Yeah.
speaker and author. The end of the world is just the
Yeah,
beginning.
that guy.
Yeah, no, I lay awake sometimes thinking like, man, Felix, what's he gonna have to deal with?
He just basically
You know,
says
like
China,
the world's like
for
jacked.
one, they don't replace their people. Like, you know, the one child.
as in having.
Yeah, like they're, and they have a whole class of people that just, they don't know anything. Like literally.
Isn't it weird? It seems like less intelligent people are having a multitude of kids versus
Yeah.
smarter people.
But
with
smart
more-
people-
you look
Smart
at it, it's
people
always,
want to, you
Yeah,
know,
but smart people are not saying they don't want to do it because the world sucks. They're just saying, "Oh, I care about me, and I want to."
Fair-
You know,
fair
I
enough,
think.
yeah.
I think. But
it's always the people
was my
that
interpretation.
don't want or don't deserve kids that fucking spit them out, bro.
Yeah, see, I think smart people realize I want to have them later is what I'm saying, and then maybe they don't get to it or whatever happens. But I
Well,
just think
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not having kids as often as dumb people. Not that dumb people can't have.
Well, dude, the most basic
smart kids.
thing on earth is to have sex. Like everyone can
Yes,
do it,
right?
and like you know,
And some people
people
aren't wise enough to be like, hey, I'm gonna cover up while I do this.
and then if you
or-
have a system that rewards it,
exactly.
then now you have a problem.
Oh, overpopulation. Oh, I
Yeah.
wonder why we have that issue.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was born. But anyways,
I got a pre.
yep. All right. So, anyways, that's it for this episode. It got really fun in the end, in the middle as well, and then the beginning was pretty good. Got a little crazy. Not really.
I thought last week sucked, and then I listened, and I was like, "That's pretty good."
I didn't even listen. I don't
actually
listen to
did.
our episodes anymore.
I don't either.
I haven't listened. I do skip a few.
I just wait for my mom's reviews.
I mean, I was here, you know, like you're here, you do it. But
or
like,
Woodburn's reviews.
I
Yeah,
remember
exactly. We're here. Exactly.
But
That's
I
what was
remembered it being,
I
dude,
actually hear
sometimes
twice.
they're pretty funny. Like the Hollywood Studios, like that was funny. It made me laugh.
Yeah.
I was like, these mother.
Yeah. It pisses you off a little bit. No, I only don't listen because I want to see the actual numbers because sometimes I'll go and check, and then those all count.
Well, I listen because I think it's funny. I'm like
Sometimes
literally
we are
a fan.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Entertaining.
Oh.
Shut up, Brent. Thank
Good
you.
night, and we love you. Adios, Jake.
Good
Hit the
night.
red button. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.